Hello! It's good to see you, Echo Falcon. How are you doing? Welcome in. So, today, no surprise, we're going to be playing a bit of Eco. I have been having a lot of fun doing creative mode on a server provided by Mechanic Man, which has been amazing. But today, I want to do sort of a little like tutorial esque sort of stream. Obviously we won't be just focused on the tutorial. We'll hang out and stream like we usually do. um but anyway, I want to show you guys how, as I'm going to sort of RP as a mining professional and choose his place, set up a house, do the sort of starter stuff in eco, and go through that so that people can reference it or look at it and see if it's a game they want to try. Nalia, it is great to see you. Lovely, lovely, lovely to see you. So let me get the game up on the screen. I wanted to make sure the camera was working first, though, because um, Eco does do a motion cap for your avatar in game, which uses the webcam, which means that it's fighting for use of the webcam. And I wanted to make sure the stream got the webcam, not Eco. So anyway, hello, hello, hello. Oh, it has been a day, a day, a day. So I have this lady. Oh, I realize. I think I hold grudges. Would that be? Would that be safe to say? Am I allowed to say that? I think I hold grudges. So way back when I was starting, yeah, this is literally Mechanic Man was like, so what size planet do you want? And the last time we did the smallest planet, and I was like, can we do the biggest planet? And then I instantly regretted it. I spent like 3 hours running around looking at the map, and I realized how big this thing is. It's nuts. So you can see I've done some road building. I haven't gone under the mountain yet. But I just started to build. I was gonna do a bridge here. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna need the boat for this section. So I just made it over onto this side, and I figure I'll connect around. So I'm doing a ring road at least. And then this little zone over here is going to be where my like happy joy boss lady farm plant extravaganza is going to be over in this zone. But this is where I decided to build a little town. There's like a mountain range, there's redwood trees, there's a cute little lake. Um I'm I may change this road here. I got frustrated. Creative mode doesn't mean it's easy. Creative mode just means that there's new levels of problems. So I started building the road, and I realized to ramp from this level down to this level, I had to do a whole bunch of stuff, but I really like where this road is, but I'm sticking to one straight road. One road. So anyway, so what we're going to be doing today is we are going to be pretending, we're putting our mining hat on. We're diggy hole. Valscore, good to see you. I saw you were typing, but I didn't see your response yet in mod chat. um I feel like I have to say that because today, okay, I'll tell the story and then we'll get into the tutorial-esque part. So I had a meeting with a lady today, and I absolutely despise people that cannot be clear in communication. And so this lady says to me, she reaches out yesterday and she's like, I really want to talk to you about my project. I gave her a bid back before mom got sick. She canceled it because she heard about my mom getting sick. I hadn't heard from her since. So she's like, can we talk about my project? I have some changes. And I was like, part of me wanted to be like, no, I'm sorry. Either you accept the bid or you don't. There's no really if, ands, or buts about it. We should not be redesigning your project that hasn't been paid for yet. But I was like, no, don't be an asshole. I was like, all right, absolutely. How about I come over tomorrow? I was like, I'm free after 1 o'clock. And she's like, I'm free after one too. She's like, just send me a text. when you're headed over. And I'm like, I don't like that. For me, do not like that. Now, I could have just said, okay, and then put on my schedule a time and then just gone at that time. But I feel like if I don't have a time on the calendar, I will not go. And it's like, then it'll stress me out. Then I'll be like, should I go? Should I not? Is it too late? Is this weird? And then having to just text ahead of time, it's like, what? So yeah, I said, okay, I'll be there at 1:30. And so one like 20 rolled around. I was doing some stuff. I got some stuff ready. I printed out her estimate. I took some time just to sort of get myself educated again on what I sent to her. And I got to her house at 1:40. Okay, so 10 minutes later than I had said. But again, she was like, come anytime after 1. So the way I read that is anytime after 1. So I texted her when I got in the car, and it's like a 1-minute drive from my house. I show up at her door, and she was like flustered. She was like, didn't you get my text? I guess you didn't get my text. And I was like, no, you know I live right down the road from you, and you said text before coming over. Did you mean text me and then wait to hear back to see if it's a good time? And she's like, well, I figured after it was 15 after that you weren't coming, and so I got hungry and I was making lunch. And I'm like, I can come back. She's like, no, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. I was like, okay. So anyway, that's why I'm saying I did see Valscore was writing things. I know, right? Some people's children. All right. So when you get into eco now, this is sort of a new but not new thing. When you're joining into a new server, you will see. Right. Yeah. John Noir, passive aggressive is my kryptonite. I cannot stand it because I'm reading their actual intentions and then going, just say what you mean. So, the cool thing about Eco now, Freakerson! It has been ages. Has the kitten distribution system sent you more cats, or are you still at the same amount of cats as you had before? So the game is pretty cool now. Wow, look at that mountain. Whoa, that's quite a mountain we got there. Now you can hover over areas and it'll tell you what they're sort of like, what they're good for. So you can sort of pick where you want to spawn in. So there'll be one that's like spawn in next to the people. So this is the one we're going to end up using because I want to be in general over here. But you can sort of see like, oh, this is, mining. This is mining. This is food. It seems like there's a lot of mining spots. It knows what we want to do on the server. So anyway, that's sort of the lowdown of how you pick. So we're gonna pick right next to somebody's place, and that should spawn us in nearby. So what I did, because I am doing completely creative mode on my character, we are using Mr. Dark and Handsome as our sort of what do we call it? Our guinea pig? Is he our guinea pig? I guess he's our guinea pig. So I'm using this character because it is completely, let's put all of this up in the top corner. I need to put my camera up in the top corner so that you guys will be able to see things. There we go. Eco. Eventually there's going to be information down below that we need. All right. So you have to do a couple little things to trigger the whatchamacallit, the tutorials to stop. So we're not going to do the tutorial. We're just going to leave it as is. So this is me playing around with paint. Just totally ignore this. So this is my carpenter character is living in this house. But we're gonna sort of ignore this. This is just where we spawned in. So this is gonna be downtown, right next to the lake. We're gonna have little places. So I might at some point, I may end up with a so as a miner, I might end up with like a blacksmith shop, maybe in downtown. I guess potentially. So there's a couple different plots. I think if I was just playing completely regular and this was town, I would set up my mining character right up here, like on this little plot of land, I think. Because then I could have some trees. I could dig into the side of the hill. It'd be great. But this is a terrible spot. This is a terrible biome for being a miner. Granite's not bad, but it's not great. So as a tutorial for mining specifically, we're not going to set up here. We're going to go to the best area to mine. We're going to set up like a little homestead off in the distance, and then we can always come back to town and build maybe like a little blacksmith shop or something. So we're going to head on over this way through the tunnel, through the woods, through the tunnel. So the first thing we want to find is some desert. So let's see. Let's pick the biomap. So this is zoom, zoom, zoom. So this is there's two different deserts on the map. So there's a big, big, big open one. There's another big open one. But I actually like, and I did this on the last server I was on, I really like this sort of deal because you've got some woods. You can set up maybe your smelting and stuff to pipe into the woods so that they can mitigate the pollution. And there's different types of materials that are underneath all three of these or all four of these zones. So I want to set up here. Maybe my house will be somewhere near here. I don't know. We'll see. But I want to set up in the desert. So maybe my house is in the desert, maybe on the beach somewhere so that I can easily like, yeah, maybe that's it. Maybe that's the play. So, well, no, this beach. I wish this was the beach that was this beach, but it's not. So maybe I'll be able to barge materials over. Now we got the bridge. Anyway, let's head over there and see. So this is our tunnel through. And since this is a side road, it is not the ring road. The road of rings. So we do have to be cautious. We are on a new character. So we do not have food. We don't have anything set up yet. So as we're wandering, I'm going to pick up some, I don't have a shovel or any tools. So I'm going to pick up some pumpkins. Okay, just as we're wandering along. And I'm going to go up here too and see if there's some beans. Maybe there's some huckleberries. Yeah, you still the same did pick up a mother-in-law and her dog. Oh my goodness. Dang. Dang, freak. I don't think there's any huckleberries nearby. So the huckleberry content on this server has been a little sus, but that's okay. It's fine. All right, so we've got some ferns, we've got some pumpkins, we've got some beans. Let's grab some more beans. Any other food? There's camas, but we don't have a shovel to get the camas. The blue flowers camas. All right. So, where do we want to set up the tent? Let's grab some prickly pears. So I'm going to eat the raw food and then I'll cook it too so that we can see what we think that tastes okay. We're going to try and find some good food. Oh, we do not like beans. We think beans taste disgusting. Ooh, fiddleheads. Fiddleheads are delicious. And prickly pear are good. Oh, thank goodness prickly pear tastes good, because we're going to be living in the desert. So this is not just going to be a pool. This is going to be a industrial size lift eventually. Um for now, we'll just leave it as is. Do I want... Okay, so here's the question. Do we want to be like the most efficient, or do we want to be the prettiest? I think, because I do pretty on everything else, I think this build needs to be efficient. This needs to be how lots of people build and the best way to build. So we've got this big flat open area here. Nothing to cut down. No problems. Nothing going on. So we're just going to drop our tent. Just, we're going to drop our tent like right here. Okay. Sweet! All right. So now we've got a, we've got our property, and it by default does a 4x4 around where you drop your camp. So I'm going to back out a second. So one of the things I like to do, okay, is they give you all sorts of tools so we can, you know, outfit ourselves with our various different tools. I always put these. Do you guys put these, you know, with survival games? Do you always put things in the same slots? I always do. All right, so they give you, to start off with, 20 fish, raw fish, and 20 tomatoes. So I'm going to eat a raw tomato just because I want to see what I think of raw tomatoes. Oh, I think they taste good. Excellent. All right. I don't know. I guess we could eat some raw fish. Sashimi. We could have some sashimi. That sounds delicious. What do I think of raw fish? It tastes okay. All right. So the first thing we need to do is we need a campfire and a workbench. So those are our two priorities. So we're going to need to get some wood. We need to get some wood, and we need to get some stone. So since we're a miner, let's pick our mining specialty right off the back. Bat. Right off the bat. So there are a few professions that you can pick without research. Mining is one of them. So we are going to learn that now. By learning mining, it gives us reduced calories by 5% for all the actions. It gives you 20%. Wait, no. Calorie reduction based on... Oh, based on how you're digging. Okay. And then it gives you 20% less calories used for actual stuff. Barbarian Jim, welcome in. Yes, exactly. No comment. We got to get some wood. But anyway, so we now have our mining profession. We're going to set out. We're going to go into this nice fine hole right here. So if we were not already carving out an area, I would pick something like this, where there's exposed rock and you just sort of go, all right, you know, I just need to get some stone for the project to make the campfire. And that's the first thing I'm going to make, because we need to start getting some calories. So I would probably end up making like a little mine shaft right here or something to that extent, but we're not. Now we need to get some wood. Let's go get some wood. All right. Heck yeah. So this is why I like, although you can use the saguaro cactus, I like this zone because you've got a lot of different options. And also underground, you have different stones, which I think is a real benefit as a mason once you become a mason. So right now we're just doing mining, but the next thing I want to aim for is masonry. So I'm planning ahead. I'm sort of thinking about gaming the system, right? All right, let's just chop the rest of this and we'll come back. We'll do a couple trips. So, look at all these lovely little animals. They're so cute. You're playing Eco too? Ah, are you playing on a server? You playing solo? What you doing? How you playing? All right, let's start up the campfire and we're gonna then get the workbench going. Perfect. All right, well, that's happening. Let's wander around, pick some prickly pears. So one of the things I would say when you're getting started in a game of eco, if you're on a server with other people, you want to be conscientious of how you're harvesting resources. So I'm the only one on the server, so I don't really care too much. So I can pick all the prickly pears or I can pick all the stuff. But if there were other people in the area playing with me, I would want to at least make sure they get some food. There also might be someone playing as a gatherer and a cook, which would be lovely. You looked up the command to give yourself points. Yeah, you're doing solo. Nice. Do admin commands work on a personal solo game or do they only work on servers? I'm super curious about that because I feel like you have to have admin privileges. I don't have a scythe yet, so I can't harvest those. Okay. So we've grabbed some prickly pears, which are great. They haven't had a server in a while. Aw. All right, let's put down our campfire. And let's pull in some wood. Echo, you got me giggling at the word wood now. So we got some wood. Let's do, first off, I want to do we're going to do taste testing. So we're going to do one fish. We're going to do one charred tomato. We're going to do one of everything that we have. One fern. What else did we pick up? We picked up some beans, right? Picked up some beans. I don't think you can do charred. Oh, yeah, you can. You can do... Wait, no, that's a different type of cactus fruit. I think. Yeah, that's the giant cactus fruit. Where is it? I wonder where it even comes from. Is there any other things that we picked up along the way? Oh, pumpkins, but I don't think you can do anything with pumpkins. Lol dog, hello! So yeah, I was just playing on a server recently and they decided to let the asteroid hit, which is sort of a bummer, but also totally understandable. Everybody started playing other games and it's to some extent it's just better to let it be than to try and force it. So I totally understand that. All right, so we have our basics covered. The next thing I want to do is I want to get a stockpile. So we're going to need to go grab more. Oh no, you hate my pumpkins this time around, so they go into research? Yeah. It's always interesting to find what your character... So every time you join a server, your character has random preferences, and so... We're sort of testing it out. Looks like so far I really like raw fiddleheads was my favorite so far. I think they are delicious. Let's see. Right? Yeah. So raw fiddleheads are delicious. Oh, I need to do that so that it can actually cook them. Okay, let's go get that last piece of wood. We'll pick some ferns. Where's that wood? Haha, found it. All right. So we'll get a big stockpile, which will be fantastic. And then we need to get started on sort of setting up our house. You don't like charred fish this time, but you do like it dried. So that's interesting. And that's a great reason to test everything out. Because sometimes you'll like an ingredient raw, and sometimes you won't like it cooked, and sometimes you'll like it cooked, but you won't like it raw. So yeah, it's good. It's good to check out. I haven't found my favorite food on the other server, nor will I now ever. Okay, so let's pretend we're playing on a server with other people. We want to make sure this is inside our claim. So let's grab our claim tool. And let's take a look. So the stockpile is not completely inside our claim. So I am going to claim the land around the stockpile. Just to make sure. And we get that. And so that's one way that you can claim things. The way that I actually prefer to claim them is you can go to any of your bench. You can go open deed. You can click edit. And then you can right click to remove. You can left click or right click again to add. I don't know if we're gonna want to claim that. I think we'll want to claim sort of this direction. This will all probably end up being our house at some point. So you can submit, and then I'm actually going to change the color since we are both espresso stout and we are mining. Actually, we're mining. So let's do gray. There we go. Okay, so now we have a stockpile. Woo! We can now put our stuff in the stockpile. So we need wood and we need dirt for the new starter level house, which is just how it goes. So let's put, you know, I wonder if we have enough that we can make a chest yet. I would like a chest. Yeah, we have enough. Okay. Let's make a chest. Having some storage would be great. All right, I'll see if any of that food that we just made and ate, if we like it. So I haven't tried the beans yet. The charred fish. We think it tastes okay. Charred tomato. We think it tastes okay. Charred, wilted fiddleheads. We think it tastes good, but not delicious. So actually, the raw fiddlehead is better. Okay, that's kind of interesting. Fascinating. Right, let's eat the beans. Oh, I don't like the beans. Okay, well. To each their own. To each their own. Alright, let's start shoveling some dirt. Oh, we need to get a wheelbarrow too. That's going to be... Oh, wait, does he have the... I don't think he has the shovel mod now. Okay. The shovel mod, I think, was out of date, so we don't have it on the server, but that's fine. That's absolutely fine. All right, let's get the chest over here. That way, this cooking can go in there and in here. Let's drag that to the top so that it'll go in these locations first. Oh, we can't cook that. What did we decide? Did we think raw fish is okay? So the raw tomatoes we actually like better raw. The fiddleheads we like raw, but we'll cook the fish. Yeah. Okay. So let's get the fish cooking. Charred fish. We got 18 fish to go before we run out of protein. All right. Oh, wheelbarrow. We were going to get a wheelbarrow. That's what we're going to do. So let's grab a wheelbarrow. We're going to need 4 boards. So let's cue that at the same time. Board. All right. 4 boards. Got 4 boards now. So Barbarian Jim, or should I just call you Jim? Jim, what is your character's favorite food this playthrough? What's like their favorite at this point? Let's put that there. Grab that. Okay. That's going to be a minute and a half. So we'll just go back and forth the old school way, picking up dirt, place it in the stockpile. I know, this is great content, you guys. Great gameplay. Excellent. Excellent. So this is my debate. Oh, what's your favorite food on this playthrough for your character? Or have you found your like favorite? So I feel like there's 2 different ways of playing eco. One is everybody sort of spreads out and finds their own little corner. The NIMBYs, not in my backyards. And then like the townsfolk. So on the server that I was just playing on, they are straight up townsfolk. Like they built together, like right next to each other, smack dab on top of each other. And I think there's a lot of advantage to that because you don't have to go far. It doesn't take time. It doesn't take calories. You can sort of have everything where you're at. And there's a really big advantage to that. But then there's sort of the debate that I just had when we were setting up this spot, which is, ooh, sometimes you want to pick a spot that's better for the profession that you're doing. So, like, if I was to have set up in the spot that was in town, I could have mined one type of stone and no real ore, although copper and gold will sometimes spawn in the granite biome, but not the best place as a miner. So then it's like, okay, well, now I'm really far away from everybody, which is sort of my natural way of playing anyway. But now I'm really far away from everybody and I have to travel further to take things to people. So I'm probably going to want to set up my processing and everything out here and my shop and everything, and then have like an in-town shop where I truck my stuff in. But then that requires a second land claim, which you can't get until you get a town. Oh, you had enough people to have 2 towns on 2 different islands with a few hermits. You settled on a currency based on clams. That's fantastic. I like that. A clam currency. That's so hilarious. We did one currency that was based on wood pulp. We've done a classic one that's based on gold. Trying to think what other we've based currencies on. That's hilarious though. So I think if people are going to set up currencies or sort of do exchanges early on, then it totally makes sense to sort of be in town, because then you can set up your shop and everything quickly. All right, so let's dig out an area so that we can start to, well, let's queue in order for Adobe before we start to drown ourselves. We're probably going to end up needing like 200 overall. Let's just put a little bit of calories in. What are we lacking? We're way lacking fat. But that's sort of the way it's going to be for right now. All right. I'm being a little wild. Zeth! Hi! How's it going? You were the hunter butcher? Yeah. That the butcher makes bank. Valscore was our butcher, our hunter butcher. Um on a server we had in the past, and he was the most popular guy on the server because we all wanted his meat. We were all begging Valscore for his meat. Yeah, but it's interesting. I realized from this last playthrough that it really depends on the community and what people pick, what profession ends up sort of being um the most sought after. Yes. Yeah, you kept a good supply of bison. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, you did. You did. All right. So let's start to get. So one of the things I want to do right off the bat is I am going to want to set up um research stations soon. Heretic! How's it going? Have you been? Have you been? Have you ever played Eco before, Heretic? I love this game. This game makes me so happy. I'm so happy. Do. So what I do think I'm going to do is I will make maybe this be my way down into the mines. Maybe like right here. So let's keep digging. Yeah, I don't know. Not sure yet. Yeah, I think this corner right here. Or do I want it on the other side? Maybe we'll do an L shape. Hold on. Let's get this one out. Hi, Bohica! You don't have the patience for this game, says Jack? Yeah. I have been having a lot of fun playing this in creative mode. But yes, I think it is not everybody's particular cup of tea. It's so much fun with people, though. So much fun. Really, what makes Eco the best is the people. Okay. That's where we're going to go down into the mines. So the rest of this is going to be floor. So let's get a line. Yeah. You know, it's always interesting which games grab us and which don't. I should love No Man's Sky, and it never has pulled me in. I've tried it twice. I played it with a person that I liked gaming with, and I just didn't find it that great. I was playing the tutorial though mainly versus sort of doing my own projects, which might have been part of it, but I didn't really have a good grasp on how the actual game worked, so I felt I don't know. Maybe once I figure out how the game works, then I would have more fun with it. I don't know. I don't know. But it is one of those games where I'm like, I should like it. I like other games like, very similar to it. Okay. So let's continue to dig out this area. Let's grab our wheelbarrow so we can set it over near us. Yeah. I've heard other people say that about Elite. And that would definitely get you banned from the channel. Yeah. They made it too easy, Heretic? Yeah. Interesting. So Heretic says if there's anything you've learned from Minecraft, don't dig straight down. Luckily in this game, it's not quite the same because there's no giant drops that drop you into something you can't get out of, or kill you because there's no fall damage, but you do need to find ways to transport things from down below to up above. So, to some extent, digging straight down can be crazy. However, for the mining profession, it is sort of important to get down as quickly as possible to 0. So we've got 60 blocks that we need to work our way down through. Oof, there's some sand. All right, I want to get some walls, at least in a 5x5 area. Let's do a solid block on the corner. The new Adobe building material is interesting. I'm not a fan, but I also, there's some things that look kind of funky that I think, or like the way the blocks connect, which aren't quite smoothed out. Let's go up an extra level. That way maybe we can get a little bit more room bonus. We'll have nice high ceilings. It is great, Bohica. You might. What? Elko Falcon. What? Yes, right? Yeah. Yamix can do the dead horse. Yeah. Last time you played Eco, you were immortalized on the server when your truck desynced so hard it appeared on the roof. Oh yeah. That I had a canoe. I got out of a canoe and the canoe yeeted up in the air and then crushed me under it. And I was like, what? Huh? What just happened? It was like on a new server too, and I felt like I was very embarrassed. It was quite a thing. Yeah. Early access can be. Yeah. Now it's full release. Now the game is fully released. But yeah, there were some interesting little bugs for sure when it first came out. Let's see. How do I want to deal with this? I feel like, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. I should have done 1, 2, 3, 4. I declare without more. Okay, now. 1, 2, 3. There. That way, we can start to get the floor. Let's put the floor in, or the roof, I should say. Oh, I'm so used to. So the different shovels will give you different capabilities, and I'm used to having the ability to drag big rectangles of areas, and so it's very strange not to be able to do that. Okay, let's make another stockpile. Start project. And we're going to want to drag that in front of our Adobe because we're going to need to get some wood. Some more wood. And it's, whoops, my goodness. You'd ordered a shirt on Amazon, wasn't expecting it until February, and then noticed it wasn't your orders list, found it in the canceled orders, no reason given, no email or apology, and clicking the link to go to the page, it doesn't exist anymore. No! Rude. Rude. Okay. You go tell them what's what. Yeah, I feel like Amazon should have notified you at least that the order was canceled. Yeah, you think it's gonna be good, Heretic? What makes you think this one's gonna be better than the last two? Let's do that and that. Actually, no, I want windows. Let's get some light in here. And then back to the wall. There we go. Solid wall. I'm probably going to end up with a room over here. In all actuality, no, you don't think it's going to be better? Oh, that sucks. Let's put the door to this room here. There's a sim-like game called Paralives that you're excited for. Ooh. All right, let's go get some more logs. So we could cut down cactus. I don't want to cut down cactus though. I'm like cutting down my least favorite trees. Space Engineers too? Yeah. I've never played Space Engineers, but I hear it's fun. And maybe I can get my group of friends into it. They've been talking a little bit about Space Engineers. We're sort of in a gaming drought right now. Actually, of all the games that was floated recently, Baldur's Gate came up. And I was like, huh, now that could be kind of interesting. A Baldur's Gate playthrough. I sort of hope Kai does that because his first time playing Baldur's Gate, it bugged on the last battle, the submarine, and he was so mad he couldn't get the save to get past that point. So frustrating. Get to the end of the game and then just bam. Nada. Yeah, space engineers too. Ooh. Baldur's Gate is getting crossplay? That's fun. Hehe. Yeah, Zeth. Yep. How old is he now? Is he like... Wait, you have a... You only have one, right? There was someone else. Yeah, you only have the one. Yuri came in and he had a daughter since I last talked to him, and I was like, he got a vacuum cleaner toy for his birthday. That's cute. Train him early. His first birthday was on January 10th. That's awesome. All right. So now we've got a large stockpile extra. I'm going to pick up our adobe. I'm going to build up the corner here. Yeah. Eventually this is all going to be mortared stone, hopefully. Hopefully. And let's get our ladder. Yeah, aw. Nice. Alright. So now we can get on top of the roof. Just don't jump. You'll fall off. Alright. So the first thing I want to do is I want to get my stockpile up here. Yes. Excellent. Excellent. Alright, so now we've got the stockpile up here. I can move all the stuff from the stockpile down there. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Let's pick up that stockpile. Because that's no longer needed. Woo! We're getting efficient. So the reason I want to have as many stockpiles as possible is we are going to be exhuming a lot of materials. And as Thundernut found out, because he did mining last time, you end up like a mole digging up so much stuff. So much stuff. So, yeah. It is good to have a lot of extra stockpiles. Now, let's see. How many more? So that's 1, 2, 3. So we want to do another. We're going to need to dig this area out. That's another 5. There, which should allow us to put the second stockpile on the roof as well. It's gonna be great. All right. Let's see how that goes. Yeah. We need to go one block further. Okay. Well, let's continue the house. That's what we're here for. This is sort of the beginning of the game, you know? It's one of those things when you're on a server, you're going to end up doing this to start. You might be running around getting materials, doing things, but pretty much you're going to be sort of self-sufficient. You're going to be cooking your own food, having to take breaks to go get wood, dig some dirt. And then at some point, you might be able to sell. The first real opportunity for you to join the market is geology papers, research papers, and masonry building materials. So, yeah. Right now we're playing, yeah, the adobe is made out of logs and dirt, so at least there's sort of a use for the dirt to start with. But yeah, it is for sure a bit of, for right now we're like, where does all this dirt go? And then it's, where does all this rock go? So it is good to get your research table set up and your, as quickly as possible, research mortared stone or research masonry so that you can use your second star to get masonry. Yeah, mud hut is still mud hut. True. Yep. The mud hut is still a mud hut. That's 3. Okay. So far, so good. Nothing crazy. Just getting the area filled in. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we will want to be here for our next set of roof stockpiles. Yeah, have a wonderful day, Zeth. It was good to see you. So this is our next roof stockpile location. So maybe we take out that as a pillar because it's going to end up being longer. Yeah. Oh, to see the kiddo? Yeah. I'll go check it out. Soon, TM. Okay. Here we go. Oop. Nope. I need to get back up there. Grab that. Oh, we need a solid block. Right? Wait, where's our 5 spots? Ah, so this is actually going to be where we run into a little bit of issues. This is looking kind of cool. Very like Art Nouveau. Let's extend this way then. So that's 3. So wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So they do have they have a block that is like the end of the roof. And so it does connect into this roof block. But the issue is when there's no real corner, and so there's like a weird gap in the corners. There is the roof corner block, but it's flat, and you see inside, you see this little divot. It ends up being empty inside, which is really obnoxious because otherwise it would be really cool. But it drives me nuts, so I don't use it. You're liking it? Yeah. All right, so that's one more stockpile sized that way. And then we'll figure out the actual inside of the building and the rooms in a minute. So maybe what we end up doing is we end up going this way. Let's see, can we get it? No? I didn't want it to go down. I want it to go over. Oop. Broke the wrong block. There. Yeah. It's not doing it. Ooh, maybe we don't. No, I sort of like that connecting. Because we'll do a roof block in there. So let's go. Oh, I'm too hungry now. Eat some raw food. Nice. Oh, I need one more block. Go figure. Okay. We need maximum roof space. Ta-da! All right. So that will give us that. Let's put in the actual roof blocks. Like that. Grab some more. Okay. That's pretty cool. I think it's turning out neat. I'm a fancy miner. Have lots of space. Okay, let's put this roof. Oh, let's also add that floor back. How did yeah, exactly. So fancy. I'm the fanciest miner you ever known. Miner that digs rocks, not underage person. Just so we're clear, you know. Don't want any confusion there. I don't think anybody would think I'm under 18, but just in case, you never know, right? You know, I do feel like so there's a policy that if someone looks under 30, you card them. And I don't get carded anymore. I don't know if it's because the tellers know me or the checkers know me, or if I just don't look under 30 anymore. And I'm like, oh man, that's probably the case. But also, man. Yeah. Yeah. That moment when you're like, "Aw." Alright. It's pretty neat. So, see, this is why building in the desert is far superior than building in the woods, is you don't have to cut down any trees to build your house. Although, obviously, I do have to build or cut down trees to get the wood to build the house. But all I have to do is dig the sand or the dirt, and there's not a lot of rock on the surface, which is choice. So it ends up being it's easy to expand, it's easy to get around. It's just all around, it's a pretty easy way to go. And I feel like there's a lot of options for this as a starter material than even the hewn wood and mortared stone. So that's interesting. Like all the different building options for the adobe. Like all these different shapes that you can make, like the different fences. You've got little fences that you can build in Adobe. So it's a very versatile, like it's got the different corners of stairs. It's like, this is the starter material? It's very fancy. Yeah. And obviously once you can paint things, oh, there's so many possibilities. So many freaking possibilities. So now I'm sort of thinking, okay. Let's make 2 more stockpile. I know I'm going a little overboard because it's like, wow, this is a lot of stockpiles, a lot of storage to be making on at the start, but I'm gonna live underground like a little mole person, and I will never see the light. So I'm just preparing for that moment where I never see the light of day again. we're embracing what's to come. Yes, Espresso Stout loves that, exactly. Espresso Stout loves living underground. There we go. So I had a sort of a funny moment where on the server I joined, they like I didn't know them well, so like you guys all know Espresso Stout because I've streamed him, and anybody that's played on the server with me has, you know, met him, my imaginary boyfriend that I take along for rides and things. But the survey or the server I got onto, I didn't really know the group of people, and I've had some like crazy interactions with people on eco servers in the past. This group seems really chill now that I actually know them. But I really wasn't sure, and I was getting really frustrated that I didn't have the ability to make building material, and so I was like, all right, I need to get a character that can do building material. So I brought Espresso Stout onto the server, and they were super sketched out. They're like, do you know this person? I was like, yeah, I do. And they're like, are you sure? And I was like, yeah, you know. But then I had to like keep the ruse going, even once I found out that they were super cool. And I'm like, okay, now it's like I'm like top secret, man. Like I'm like 007ing, having conversations like, hey, Espresso Stout. Oh, hey, boss lady, how's it going? And I'm like, all right, don't type with extra emojis as Espresso Stout because Espresso Stout isn't that way. And that's me as boss lady. I always add extra emojis for punctuation. I'm like, don't be caught. And then and then they pretty soon they all sort of just dropped the server. They got bored. So now I'm just like, well, I don't have to be as undercover, but still, you know. It's pretty great. It's pretty great. I do think I may like at some point we should join a server together as friends. We've talked about this for ages, but I think we need to pick a server, go on as a group. There is a group that always does like an RP server, so that might be a kind of cool one to do. Bigger streamer that does that. And that would be fun. That'd be fun. To go onto an RP server, do our thing. All right, let's see. Did that. Oh, I need one more. Shoot, it needs to be one more wide on this part. Well, let's do that. Okay. Make sure. Do, do, do. Is that? Hmm. Is that right? Let's see. Wait, where did... Oh. I'm like, where did... Oh, I placed the other stockpile. There we go. Okay. So I am going to number the stockpiles. So this is going to be stockpile number 1. Wait, what? Oh. Stockpile number 1. There we go. There's a minimum length of name. Stockpile number 2. Stockpile number 3. And stockpile number 4. Yeah. Yeah, that's where all the dirt goes. Wait, where is it? Yeah. Yeah. Here. We'll put all the the adobe in there and we'll put all of the dirt in number 2. That's So let's move the workbench storage so that it puts, yeah, there we go. We'll put that as its output. Yeah, this is sort of, this is coming along. Maybe, I don't know. I mean, it doesn't seem too bad as a, now I'm sort of thinking we pick up the interior wall, we figure out what we want to do with it. I'm too hungry. Oh my goodness, I'm going through calories like nothing else. We're gonna need to do a little bit of a food run sooner than later. Okay, let's dig up this dirt. Dirt. Get the dirt, and then I guess since we like ferns, we can go wander around, get some ferns. We do need to get some sort of protein. I don't know how we're gonna do that since we don't really have anyone on this. Wait, can we hunt without? Oh, we don't have to have hunting, right? Can we just cook? Animals. Yeah, we can just straight up cook animals. Okay, so we could make a bow and arrows. We should probably do that. Let's craft a tool bench. Tool. Tool bench. Put that first. Perfect. All right, let's take this wall down so we can figure out. We may decide to have that divide. We may not. Let's take this out. Do that. And that. So we can get nice high. So this feels really nice with the extra high ceiling. It's a little extra materials, but oh, is it worth it? Is it gonna let me actually place the block? It's like, oh, I got it just for a second. There we go. With the stockpiles on top, it was sort of clipping weird. Yeah, this is pretty sweet. Nice and open. I mean, we're gonna need to do rooms at some point, so we're not gonna keep it this open, but it is pretty nice. Yeah. There we go. Got the floors. So if I did, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. So this room is going to be bigger here. Oh, wait, what? Oh, the pillar. So maybe, maybe what we end up doing is, let me get some Adobe to do some room allocation. I do sort of like having, that's an idea, that's an idea. So these will be the same size, but how far do we want them to go? Do we want them to go all the way to here? Like that. And then that's a double wide pillar there. And then this could be a big room with like the research table. Well, so if this is bedroom, this is right. Maybe bedroom, kitchen, bathroom. So we need one more room for like the living room. So this will be the living room, I guess. Living room, bedroom, kitchen, bathroom. Bathroom with a nice view of the very nice view of the ocean. Yeah, I think that'll work fine. At least for now. We might have a basement at some point. Yeah. Perfect for bathroom. Yeah. Nice view. All right, let's get that pillar going up there. And there's a little pass through that's going to be for the there's going to be a ladder in the bathroom. Classy. Classy. All right, now, real question is, are these going to connect? No, we need a special block, which is a intersect. Okay, well, that's interesting. So, like, some of the blocks naturally connect to each other, which can be both great and not so great, right? Like, sometimes you don't want things to connect that do. But that one seems a little intuitive, where it should just bloop. That's like, nope. So this is the other problem. See that? The wall doesn't connect into the roof. Right? So what I have to do is pick that back up. So we will have to have a solid block there. Let's see. It's going to let me actually. It's like, no. No, there's a stockpile on the roof. You can't. Can I? Let's see. Come on. It's like, no. All right. Well, let's move the stockpile down here for a second. What? Oh, it's too many calories. Wow. Okay. Well, fine, stockpile one. Be like that. We'll just pick you up. Well, now that I've done that, let's see. Yep, it was clipping through to the stockpile. That was our issue. Darn it. There we go. Now the wall meets it. So yeah, that is my one little sort of gripe about. I do really like the roof being that thin sort of floor-like material, but yeah, that is it not sort of meshing with the wall block. Not cool. Not cool, man. I don't know if I want the ladder right. I think the ladder should go here. Or maybe... Do we put the ladder in the... Yeah, I'm thinking that the ladder needs to go Maybe in the living room? Or like right here. Yeah. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. I was thinking about doing it here, but then I moved it there, but I think with the yeah. This is gonna be yeah, this is the base material without yeah, it's really cool. It's the base material without looking super cheap. Yeah, it's quite neat. Alright, there we go. That way we don't that way we don't just have a big old hole in our wait. Okay, yeah. Like I just don't want yeah, that will be better. Yeah. So then stairs or ladder goes like that. Which ends up working. Whoop. Got a little too excited there. Yeah, that ends up working out well because then there's sort of a walkway. Yeah. Okay. We'll put stockpile 1 back. Stockpile number 1. Stockpile number 1. We do need to swap this to oh shoot. We need that workbench. Because we need to be able to repair our tool. Okay. How's that coming along? I need some stone. Interesting. Okay, alright. We need some stone. Let's get our charred fish. Eat some of that. What did we think of raw pumpkin? We thought it was okay. Not shabby. Let's get... Oop, let's drop off our adobe. That little turtle is just sitting there like, don't notice me! Don't notice me! I don't exist! Poor little turtle. Okay. So I just realized with where I'm going to put my farm on this server, I'm literally going to be like the Safeway delivery truck. I'll have to truck the food over to town. That's hilarious. All right, let's put this into stockpile number 1. Cuz it's like it's a ways way. Oh, wait. Don't use the hammer. Wait until that. So, let's put this back in here. Grab that. And where do we want our tool? I don't I guess like here. All right. So, they added this new mechanic to the game where you have to create sharpening stones. So let's create 18 of them for right now. We'll get more stone later. We're going to have a lot of stone soon. We are planning to have a lot of stone soon. I'm going to put my hammer in here so I don't use it for anything else. So I need to replace this beam and then I think we're good. The living room's going to be nice and spacious. You know what I just realized? I need to move the whole house 1 over. No! Well, I guess I can move the pit 1 over. The pit will be easier to move 1 block over than the house. Those are future problems, though. Like, very future problems. The turtle is really like, I don't move. I'm invisible. I know, right? Hey, turtle. You're so cute. You're just so cute. Oh my gosh, there's more. We're being invaded by turtles. Why are there turtles everywhere? What is happening? We're covered in turtles. There's so many turtles. Okay, they're secretly moving in. They're spies! They're spies for the competition. Alright, let's swap this over. Oh, come on, let me... It's like, no. Dang it. I want to break that block. It's like, nope. You're not allowed to. All right. Well, fine. We'll move stockpile number 2 for a second. Fine. Be like that. Oh no, stockpile number 1 is on that one corner. No! Oh, well, this is a good lesson. Don't put stockpiles down until you're 100% sure that you are ready and you're not going to change anything underneath. All right. Whew. Taka! You are streaming? No way! That's super cool. What were you streaming? All right. Renaming. Worm Online. Oh, nice. Stockpile number 2. There we go. And we got stockpile number 1. We've got stockpile number 3. And number 4 is already named, but it needs a space. All right. Well, thank you so much, Taka, for raiding on in. It is always good to see you. How's your dad doing? Let's get the dirt in here. Let's put that in there. Oh, we should probably... Whoa! I just teleported through the floor! What? Let's put this chest indoors. So if this is the kitchen, that'll be great. Okay. So that's indoors. This is... Let's take the small stockpile. Get rid of that because we don't really need that. And then we're going to turn the workbench around because it doesn't need to be there. I'm going to move our little land claim stake over here. And then I'm going to straight up pick up the campsite because it's just taking up space. We'll keep the kitchen back here, or the campfire. But yeah, look at that. Nice. I mean, I know it's not done. Oh no, your brother has a heart condition. I'm sorry to hear that, Taka. Is it something that's easily treatable, or well, how's he handling it? Oh, wow. That wheelbarrow did not want to go anywhere. Okay, wheelbarrow. I get it. We'll pick you up. You can get picked up. You don't have to worry about life anymore. All right. Wall midsection. And we'll do wall T intersection. There. All right. We can do wall intersection. There we go. So we got wall. This will be... Oop. We didn't finish digging out this area. He has to either get a left ventricle assistant device or an actual heart transplant. Oh, that's scary. I am so sorry to hear that, Taka. Yeah. Hopefully, whichever one it is the right solution and helps him be happy and healthier, because heart problems are no joke. My dad had to have a Oh, I'm blanking on the surgery he had to have, but it was open heart surgery and it was nuts. It was not just the one time either. Hmm. All right. So let's make sure this is connected to our stockpiles. I feel like it's not. Something's going on. Stockpile 1, stockpile 2. Okay. Let's grab these sharpening stones. We'll have the tool bench needs to go into the chest. Okay, good. Yeah, this past year has been a pain in the butt. She felt. Oh no! Ow! Ow! You need to just put your family in like bubble wrap for a while. Just not let them go outside. Just keep them indoors. Ouch. Yeah, my aunt did that. She moved across the country and then the day she moved in, she slipped and broke her wrist really, really badly. And I was like, oh my goodness. Having to like unpack with a broken wrist is not fun. All right, what's going on here? Oh, is it? Do we need to add labor? That's it. Okay. I'm burning calories like crazy. All right. Kind of hard to do when she fell inside the. No! No! Darn it! That's not good. Okay, maybe she has to go outdoors. Maybe she's not allowed in the house. That would be awkward, though. So what do you like about playing with Worm Online? What's your favorite thing to do in that game? I remember listening to Cat's Purr and oh, you know what? I need let's wander around and find some, some food. Yeah. You're doing the grind on the skills? Yep. Let's go see if we can find some more ferns. Hi, ferns. Yeah, she's lovely. I remember her doing some stuff with like the horses, the different horse gameplay. She's an artist on the game, which is so cool. I think that's absolutely amazing. Right. We've got that. We've got that. You know what we should also be making? I know it's a little proactive to be doing this, but we're going to need so much mortar that getting some of it going now is important. Oh, the new tutorial item that came out in the past 6 months. Oh, okay. All right, let's make some arrows and a bow. Okay, I guess that doesn't count as fiber, so we need a scythe as well. And we're gonna need 20 stone. All right, all right. It's time. Let's put this dirt up top where it goes. Let's grab this. Oh, actually, hold on. Grab that and that and that and that. All right. So, come here, ladder. You're moving. You have a new home. You're going on this side. Go. We need to get the stone. There we go. Hello, stone. All right, you guys ready for some cheesy McCheesersons? So as a miner, you are going to need to go down to bedrock because that's where you're going to be putting your tailings eventually once you become a smelter. So we are going to go until we have a full stack in our hands, which is 20. Then we're going to type unstuck. Ha ha! I'm the master of the universe. So that is your way of getting around, at least to start with. You don't want to be doing that for everything, but at least just to get started. And then what I'll do is I'll take 5 of these and then I'll drop back down and then build my way out. Oh, wait, let's start there. Ah, we're 1 letter short. Let's grab the... No! I miscalculated. Oh, there, that worked. Okay. So it's a little way to start to build your mine shaft down. Just as a... This is a little bit of cheese. There is sort of a timer that the more you use it, the less you can use it sort of thing. So do be aware of that so you don't get stuck deep down in the mines somewhere. I would hate for that to happen to you. And double check that the server you're on is okay with that, because some servers are sort of uptight about that. They don't want you to be, you know, playing in any way that is not the exact sort of intention of the game. So way back, way back, you could put water wheels in, even if they weren't in the water, and generate power. And that was great because water wheels were much cheaper than the windmills, and so people would put those on their houses or up in the middle of the air. And there was a server that was like I think it was the RP server, and they were just like, nope, you're not allowed to do that. And it was like, oh, okay, because it was like exploiting. Yeah, you have this on your wish list now, Bohica? Nice. Heck yeah. Converting everybody. All right, let's take a full stack with us just so we don't get stuck in the bottom. There we go. Wait, let's get that to there. All right. Yay! Climbing out. Now, the second piece of cheese that we're going to do is, let's grab the workbench. Let's grab the store. So the store as an entity reaches really far. So the thing I love about this game is that you can go to your storage tab and you can access all of the different storage you have throughout the area that it reaches to. Now, each object only has so far that it can reach. Since we have everything sort of close in right now, it doesn't matter. But, hey, Thundernut! I was talking about you earlier. I was saying we're sort of RPing right now. We're RPing being a miner. And I was like, Thundernut was our miner on the last server, and you knew quite well why the first thing I did is put 4 stockpiles on the roof, because I know how much stuff is going to be coming out. I know how much we're going to be digging out of the ground. It's going to be nuts. All right, let's put the store in front of the adobe. Wait, did that actually move? No. So, yeah. Anyway, we're kind of doing... We're sort of doing like a let's play tutorial of mining right now. That's what we're up to. We're getting started on a solo gameplay server that I have going for myself. But it's been a lot of fun. So I'm figuring I'm going to do one of these for each profession. And then over time, I'll basically build up a little village of all the different professions, because we'll have all the different things. Hey, Grim! How have I been? I've been doing good. Been doing good. I think work is starting to slowly pick up again, and I am ready for it. Ready in that I'm ready for it to pick up, but probably not ready because I'm out of practice. You know when you're in a routine of something and then you get out of that routine and it's hard to pick it back up? That's where I'm at right now. I'm sort of in this place where I'm like, I need to get, what am I missing? I'm missing logs? Is it not connecting? I think the other bench is eating it. It's been a whole year. It's been an entire year, Thundernet, since we had our server. Yeah, because we sort of did it in December and it finished in January. So, yeah, yeah. Well, I haven't been. So we're back to a regular stream schedule now, but I have been very spotty in streaming for a couple years there because one, I was feeling just blah, and I felt like it wasn't fair to bring the blah to stream. And if I wasn't feeling like chatty and social, I shouldn't be streaming. So I basically told myself I couldn't stream unless I was there to stream. And then Yuri, thank you for using your Twitch Prime. I appreciate that. Thank you. Every little bit helps. And then I was working a second job that was taking up, let's be honest, full-time job energy. And so I finally had to really make a choice because streaming is a part-time job. Like it is a part-time job, and to do it well, when I was streaming the first 3 years, I think I was spending at least 40 hours a week on the stream, both on stream and outside of stream. And I definitely can see that, you know, that level of attention to the stream really helped it, really made it grow. I felt like we had a lot of fun. We got a lot done. But that's not really sustainable financially speaking. And I never really set out to make streaming my financial, what do we call it? Support, right? Like streaming is meant to be a hobby to do and have fun and hang out with you guys. And so I had to be really clear with myself, and I was like, yeah, you know, I gotta make sure I can pay the bills and I can eat and feed the cats. The cat's the most important one. Gotta make sure we can feed the cats. I made some ramen today from scratch, and I did chuck roast, and Sundance got some. I cut the meat or the fat off of it. I trimmed the fat, and he got some like cooked delicious ramen fat. Oh, he was in heaven. That little he's such a little beggar now when I'm cooking though. He'll be in the kitchen with me like meow 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 meow. Oh, it's very cute. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense, Taka, for sure. Thank you, Yuri. Your name just came up earlier. Another one of my friends has a little one, and I'd mixed him and you up because I know you both had little ones and you've got your little girl now. And so Seth came in and I was like, wait a second. That's Yuri that has the little girl. Because you both have boys about the same time. Yeah. Yeah, Graham, that's expensive. Life gets in the way. Yeah, it does. But I mean, like, for a good 4 years there, I prioritized streaming sometimes over life. And I always sort of wanted to make sure I honored that commitment of like, I'm going to be here from this time to this time, and like this is my schedule. And so I was always very sort of I don't know, I made myself stick to the schedule and be very sort of professional about it. Now I'm like, we have a schedule, we're good. But it was good to take a year off to just kind of stream when it felt right. Yeah. Fembots! Oh, hey, how's it going? Yeah, the company you were driving for went under, putting you in a financial bind. Oof, that's so hard, Grim. Yeah. Yeah, I just heard today from the place that I was working part-time at that it's going down hard. So the lady I worked for was this like certifiable narcissist bipolar crazy person. Crazy, like actual crazy person. And I got out of there and I was like, well, hopefully maybe, you know, maybe I'm sort of a special case and she's not like that to everybody, because it's bad. It's bad. Okay. We are going to need to find another food source at some point. It's going. You're just on a hiatus for a year, busy with life. So, hey. So, what have you been playing? What has caught your interest lately, Fembot? I was lurking one of your streams a while back. A while back. I feel like a month or two ago. Yeah. Here's how companies avoid crashing, stop accepting investors' monies. Investors will screw stuff up. To some extent, yeah, for sure. Stardew! Nice. Nice, nice. Okay, so here's the test I want to do. And you guys are going to see why in a minute. So I built a store, not so that we have an actual store yet, but I built the store because the store's reach is the longest in the game. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take our wheelbarrow here, and we're going to go a ways. We're going to walk away from the store in somewhat of a straight line. And then I am going to, let's put something in the wheelbarrow, like pine cones. So you can see how the store or the wheelbarrow isn't connected to any of the stockpiles. So let's look at the store. Okay, we can see the wheelbarrow. All right. So let's move the wheelbarrow a little bit further. There we go. Okay, we can't see the wheelbarrow now. So let's move it back a little bit. Just a little bit. Just shimmy. All right. Let's check. Yes. Okay. So now I'm going to count how many blocks. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So let's say the wheelbarrow can get about 20 blocks away from the store and still be connected. Now, why is this great? So what this means is we can have a store. So if you think about a mine shaft going down into the ground, we can go down 20 blocks, put a store, and go another 20 blocks and have a cart, and then we can be in the middle and drag things from the cart to the stockpile. So obviously we need to factor in the stockpile is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6-ish away from the store, right? So the stockpile is 6. So we can go down 14 blocks, which I think we may already have. So let's see. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go down. All right. Whoop. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay. So let's say right here. So this is the best way to do mine shafts in this game, because unlike Minecraft, you can't just sort of tuck things into your pockets and wander around with them. You have physical objects. So when you're mining, you literally have 16 pieces of rock in your hands. And so it becomes a little bit tricky, right? So I should be able to, yep. So I can see all of the stuff up top now from here underground. So now I can go, so this is 2. Let's do another 5 stack. We'll do the unstuck trick. Or actually, I don't even need to do the unstuck trick. I can do this and grab a couple of these. Still probably better to do the unstuck trick, because then I can get more at a time. So there we go. Um, yeah, you had so much storage that way, Thundernut. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's hard, Graham. I'm running into that right now. I have a side gig helping a mead company do their social media. Oh shoot, we just hit the iron layer. So this is why I picked the desert to set up in, is because the desert is where you find iron. You can find iron in other areas, but this is the main sort of spot for it. So I purposely picked this spot so that we can mine iron, which is going to be great. All right, let's put this stuff up top. How do I want to do this? Let's mine out like a little shelf here so that we can come back and get some when we're ready. But we want to go all the way down. Door dashing besides helping around the house? Yeah. Aw. That's nice, Saka. But yeah, so with the mead company on the side, their investor is involved in the company, Grim. And it is a nightmare, like an absolute nightmare, because oh, let's put the, can we get the wheelbarrow in here? Let's see if I can pick up. Oh no, the wheelbarrow is levitating. The wheelbarrow is levitating. I think it's from me standing near it. Oh no. Oh no, this is a mess. This was the mess. Bad decisions were made. I glitched through the wall. Jim, you're lucky you've got iron and copper right next to each other. That's fantastic. Yeah, I did that on the other server. I have iron, copper, and gold right near each other. Yeah. Yes, and yes, you did see this, Irv. We are doing some, I'm doing some eco, and I'm thinking that as a community, we should maybe jump on one of the official servers. Which would be so much fun. It'd be so much fun. Let's see. Shoot. Okay, hold on. I will be hosting a Boss University server at some point. And we might do a regular server again, but I want to make sure that everybody that wants to learn how to play from the basics can before we jump into like a big server thing. All right, so we've got our iron, which is one of the main things, right? Like this is what we're doing. But we're trying to set everything up so that we have the infrastructure. And I know that's a little like, well, okay. Why are you thinking 5 steps ahead? And it's like, well, cuz it's going to be helpful in the long run. And this is giving us material that we can use for other stuff. But you see why we need to have the multiple stockpiles, right? Like it starts to expand pretty quickly. I mean, obviously a lot of it is the Adobe, which we're going to continue to use to build and do stuff with, but let's dig down. Yeah. It's warm and ready. Oh, we're down to sandstone again, which means we need to take that above. All right. But yeah, having the investor in meetings. So we had a meeting with the mead company, and the investor was in the mead company, and I'm talking about marketing strategies for 2025 and the content calendar and this and that. And she's like, yes, but how do we get sales? How do we get sales? How do we get sales? And I was like, I am not the sales department. Like, that is not my area of business. Like, this is somebody else's job, not mine. And she's like, yeah, but we need to get sales. And I'm like, I get it. I get that you've invested your money into this company and you want to see a return on investment, but maybe have that meeting with them separate. I don't need to be part of it. Yesterday it was 42. Tonight it's 64. Yeah. Not my job. All right. So let's count. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right. I sort of want to test to see at 15. I guess this is technically 16. I want to test to see if it can reach the wheelbarrow. So let's put the wheelbarrow. Just to check. Oh my goodness, right? That is crazy. Okay, it can reach at 16. All right, let's take it 4 more. See what we do. But yeah, it felt like Christmas morning waking up. The pictures coming out of Louisiana right now is crazy. Crazy. I was telling my guy, I was like, oh my goodness, this is so bad for the plants. Yeah, oh yeah, Florida too. Yeah, I was like, this is so bad for the plants. Like, this is not gonna be, and he's like, I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm like, no, you don't understand. These are tropical plants and they're not supposed to be snowed on. like this is not normal. You shouldn't be getting snow. Those poor plants. Wind chill was like -20. Oof, that sounds very cold, Bohica. Sounds rough. All right, let's go down 4 more. Ooh, look, I found some limestone. Oh no. I just found limestone, which means I have to switch. Let's see if I can put this in there. All right. So you can't carry 2 different types of rock. So I had to put the sandstone down so we could get the limestone. But this is great. And this is sort of why I picked this edge condition here, is so I can tunnel over and I can get limestone. I can get granite, because limestone is used for everything in masonry. It's great. Irv says that he's over in North Texas and it just missed you. It made you sad. Aww. Yeah. Your local climate can't even grow ivy? Oh, yeah, well, that's... Yeah. That might be for the best, though. Ivy is super invasive. But that also says how unhospitable your growing climate is. Yeah, they canceled school, Bohica? Because it's so cold? Interesting. Okay, what? Let's see. Let's get down here. I lost count of how far we went. Feel like we went a little past 20, because that was 16. So I got all excited about the limestone. So 17, 18, 19, 20. Oop, shit, I just slipped. 17, 18, 19, 20. All right. Yeah, that's kind of funny that, like, in South Texas, you got more snow than he did in North Texas, fam. That's hilarious. Yeah, my friend just moved from Washington State down to near Dallas. And he, like, walked outside and he's like, what is this? Like, what is going on? Like, he just moved like a week ago. And he's like, I thought it was supposed to be warm. I'm like, really? Like, did you miss the Freeze-ageddon that happened a couple years ago? Like, it was all over the news. All right. Let's do that. Trying to think. I probably need an Arasta and a rocker box. Yeah, you have summer and winter. I mean, that's not too bad to some extent. I mean, fall and spring is lovely though, so you are getting a little gypped not getting that. All right, let's see if this is the limit. Right there. Yes. Okay, so we can see the wheelbarrow there, which means I should probably... So we're almost at 30 here. So what we should do is we should build a stockpile at this level. So we need to clear out a 5x5 area. 5x5 wide by 6 tall. And then we will be able to transport things to a stockpile here. And then we'll continue on. We'll go down another 20. We'll put another store. So that's, let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nice. So let's actually, we'll just sort of do this so that we can start to move up. Oh, I'm too hungry. Melter, how you doing? Your sister's in southern LA and she got 9 inches of snow? What? That's ridiculous, but also sort of fantastic? I don't know. Is Melter, are you doing okay? Are you affected by the fires, the smoke, or anything? Sorry to like bother you about that, but I know that you're roughly in that half of the state, so I just wanted to check because I've been thinking about you. You and your family. Hi, Boo Boo. How's it going? Yeah. Just lurking after 2 really long weeks? Yeah. You're 200 miles from the fires? Okay. No family nearby? Perfect. Whew. Okay. I mean, the reason I apologize is because, you know, all my friends are like, they're like, every time we see something in California, we always have to check and make sure you're okay. And I'm like, yeah, I get it. So like I'm basically doing the same thing. I'm like, you're somewhere south of me. So therefore, by the logic. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah. 5. Okay. Yeah. North Santa Barbara. Yeah, there we go. So this is why we do this, so that we can be down here. We can just drop it in the wheelbarrow. We don't have to mess around with, you know, anything too crazy. We don't have to keep going back up to the surface. Because if you don't have this sort of a system, you're going to have to go back up to the surface to be dropping the rocks every time you get a full stack. And that is not fun. Not fun in the slightest. So that we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. One more. And that way. Man, doing the large lumber stockpiles, I think it's like 11 by 11 or 12 by 12. Oh, those are so not fun to clear out. But having that down at the bottom for the tailings is so nice, because you do it once and then you don't have to mess with it again. Oh, so nice. Oh shoot, we didn't go far enough. We cannot have a stockpile in the middle of the mine shaft. So we need to go over a couple more. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Whoopsies. My calculation was a little off. 4, and 5. Okay. Yikes. All right, let's do that. So, what good movies or shows have you guys been watching lately? What's been catching your interest? I just finished up His Dark Materials. Oh, what an ending. What an ending to that show. I remember reading the books, but I did not remember that. Ooh, Landman, nice. That's one that I have been wanting to get into. It's on our list to watch. Just some of the clips I've seen from it are so great. So freaking great. Snow and barbecue? Ah. Huh. Interesting. Oh, shit. That is, yeah. That is a long couple of weeks. And that is a lot to go through, Melter. Yep. Having had that happen with Mama Boss, I know quite well how much that is very, 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 very painful. You're on season 3 of The Legend of Vox Machina. Oh, that's a good show. That's a fantastic movie. Shows. Who's got time for things like that? I know, Thundernut, you working hard. You've been doing lots of stuff. Yeah. Yep. The joys of being the melter of snowflakes. You melt lots of snowflakes. But also sometimes the snowflakes melt you. Yeah, that is yeah. Nothing on TV or in the movies for you at the moment. Online. Aw, yeah, Taka. Cyberware sent you a new i9 CPU. Oh, but the motherboard is certainly dead. Oh, interesting. Yeah, the bunnies. Oh, how old are they now? They must be getting big. They must be getting super big. They're so cute. There's baby bunnies are one of the cutest things out there. They are just so freaking adorable. I actually was not gaming much at all. For a month or two. There just wasn't anything catching my interest. So, getting re-addicted to eco has been quite lovely. Not that I don't want to continue to do my other projects that I've been doing, but sometimes it's nice to have something to just get to relax and not be productive. I realized I was trying to be productive 24/7 and I was like, all right, you need to chill a little bit. Chill with this productivity thing. All right, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, there we go. Oh, jeez. Yeah. Yeah, Melter is amazing at fixing computers, Taka. He's like a wizard. It's not too horrible. New motherboard is about 160. Yeah, it's not too shabby. Not too bad. Oh, they're 1.5 months. Hey, Dolly, how you doing? How's it going? It's good to see you all. So we are doing sort of like a mining tutorial-esque stream today. We are currently in the mole person level of the game. We should probably go back up and finish the house. We also need to get food. Actually, that's our priority. Never mind. Sorry. We have a new priority. Let's head back up. We're allowed out of the mining hole. We really need to get food because we're burning calories quite quickly. All right. So here's my debate. Do we want to continue to play as if we are solo players, or do we want to get my account to do some like campfire cooking and sell that. I don't know. I don't know what we want to do. Let's play solo for now. We'll sort of we'll be hermits. We'll be hermits for the moment. Let's eat that. It's the last of our protein. So we're gonna head into the woods. We don't like beans, which is sort of sad. Yeah, there's super if you want to see some cute baby bunnies, there's some great pictures from Thundernut in the Discord. What is going on? Why is it not targeting? It's not targeting the what's going on? Why are the plants not showing up as... You know what? Let's exit out for a second. We're gonna take a second. We're gonna let the server think. Let's see. Is anybody on the doomed world? No, no one's on the doomed world. All right. We need to be able to pick up some ferns. I didn't see it saying something like you don't have calories to be able to do this. So hopefully we're okay. Oh, I should go through. Hold on. Let's go through the main menu. Are we good? So yeah, his Dark Materials is the one that I just watched. We're picking up Silo now. So I'm excited for season 2 of Silo. It's a trip. That world is a trip. And interesting though. So I've read all the books and I know where the story is going. My significant other that I'm watching it with does not. And after today's episode, which is the first episode of season 2, which does not tell you at all anything about what happened or anything, you know, this or that. He's like, I have some theories. And he like laid out all these different theories about what he thinks is going on. And I'm like, how? He literally went down the list. He's like, I think this is why I think this is what's going on. I think this is how, like, and I'm like, you just guessed the whole entire show. I was like, what? Yeah, there we go. Now we're picking him up. You haven't seen the show, but you've read the book. Oh, Commander Styles, right? When I read the books, it like sucks you into that world. Like it is a trip. It is so interesting, and it just is so dark, but it's such a good series. So cool. So yeah, you're on the... So like going from the first book to the second book is such whiplash. Because you're so invested in what's going on in the first book. And then the second book is like, well, let's go on to a whole different set of characters. And you're like, what? No, I want to know what happened to the first set. So they didn't do that with the TV show. So I'm not sure how the TV show is going to play out because they kept with the characters from the first book. I don't know when they're going to sort of introduce the characters from the second book. Yeah. It does. So the way I was watching this really interesting interview with him, the way that he wrote it, he actually released it as like mini stories on like a forum somewhere. So that's why at the end of each chapter, it has that like cliffhanger because he wrote them as like stories unto themselves. Yeah. Oh, wow. So the first season of the first show fits pretty much to the first book. I don't know what the second season, so the second season seems like it's the third book, I think. I haven't read them in a while. I would have to go back and reread. But I feel like I remember the second, like a decent portion of the second book, and so it doesn't seem okay. So I think mushrooms taste bad. Let's see if I think charred mushrooms taste bad. If I don't think charred mushrooms taste bad, that's great. If I do, it's actually my other character's favorite, so I'll be good. Yeah. Hmm. Ooh. That sounds fun. Sounds fun, Thundernut. Your brother and you are gonna do the ride. You're on the 101, Jim? Everybody's on the 101. I'm near the 101. Not on it, but near it. Okay, where did those darn grilled mushrooms go? What? Oh, I need to put the mushrooms in my storage. That's why. I was like, where are the grilled mushrooms? I'm not seeing them. What? Why is that? Does that not count as a mushroom? Huh. Halted. Oh, I clicked disabled? No. Oh, there's no. That's it. I was like, something is going wrong. Ah, there's no fuel. Yeah, the Redwood Forest is amazing. You have the third book already reserved at your local library? Oh, it's so good. So the three body problem is another like real mind fuck. Like it is that book is so all three books are really interesting. The show did a decent job. It sort of rewrote some things and shifted some things, but I think it worked really well. And it's just so cool to see the world in TV format. So, I won't ruin any of it, but um it was for sure they did a good job in the TV adaptation. Let's see. Charred. Has anybody else in here seen the three body problem? Okay, so I think charred mushrooms taste okay. Yeah, good enough for me. They taste okay. We'll grill them up and we'll eat them. Why is this not being used in the charred mortar? Oh, because we don't have labor. Labor. So the three body problem is quite unique in that it is written by a Chinese author. So, as that being the case, it's different and it has some different context to it. Like it's a different type of sci-fi that's really intriguing. It's really interesting. Um it's set in the I think the daughter is in the 1980s, I want to say. So during the time when scientists were punished, especially physicists, and she sees her dad get basically publicly stoned. And so the one of the main characters. And that so she becomes basically a dissident, a prisoner. So she's in like the work camps as a young woman, and she ends up getting sort of into a position in which she's able to be sort of helping with science, but she's not really supposed to be because again, science is sort of frowned upon, banned. Um so that's sort of one part of it. And then the other part of the story, at least in the TV show, is the modern day. Eventually, you get to the modern day in the books, but it very much goes through her life and what happens. It's a huge deal. And it's a first contact book. It is a very interesting, it brings up the Fermi paradox. It brings up some real fascinating sort of philosophy. So the Fermi paradox is, if there is life out there, why haven't we heard from them? And then the second book is called The Dark Forest. And the Dark Forest is, if there's life out there, why haven't we heard from them? It's probably because they're smart enough to not reach out. Because if you're in a dark forest, you're either the predator or the prey. And by making noise, you alert predators out there. So the dark forest is the reason we are not hearing any signals out in the world or out in the galaxy, is because everybody is either dead or smart enough not to make noise, and those that are out there hearing signals are out there to get us. Yeah, exactly. So it is fascinating. It is a fascinating book. And then the third book is like, yeah, aliens, lock your doors. Yeah, and we've been out there like, hey everybody, we're Earth high, and it makes you kind of go, oof, yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, maybe we shouldn't be doing that. Maybe we should. Isaac Arthur has done many YouTube videos on the Fermi paradox. Yeah. Yeah, it's a very interesting principle. All right, let's go hunting. I am not a big hunter in mini games, but in this game, I don't hunt ever, really. So this is gonna be interesting. We gotta take care of these. We gotta take care of these, is it dead? Is it alive? I think it's still alive. How many arrows does a turtle take? The turtle army, it takes 4 arrows? What? Okay, guys, we're not attacking the turtles. The turtles have won this war. Oh my goodness. How many arrows does a deer take? Can I have my arrows back? Oh my goodness. Yeah. Jim says, one book series you read says we're being hidden from a cruel galaxy by an advanced race. That's an interesting theory. Yeah, right? Hello, Gino. How are you? How's it going, Gino? Good to see you. All right. We've got one piece of meat from that turtle. Let's see. Can we make like a charred steak or something? Charred meat. There we go. You just nuked your Twitter? Oh. Oh. Yeah, I had a boomer ask me, "Do you know what Blue Sky is?" And I was like, "Hey, I'm the social media expert for your son's company. I do in fact know what Blue Sky is." But let's be honest, that sort of style platform is not really useful for what they're promoting. I mean, it wouldn't not be, but it's not. I feel like oh shoot, I haven't put the arrows in my inventory. Yeah. Turtle, hey! Quiet the mic, how you doing? Welcome on in. Yeah, we need those arrows. Where are those arrows? There are the arrows. All right. Yeah, we have like a bunch of turtles invading our house. A bunch. I... Oh no, where did our deer go? Oh dear. Where's our deer? 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 Okay, there it is. I definitely am taking a wee bit of a break from full-on politics. My significant other really, really loves politics, and so I have just been sort of listening to a lot of political podcasts and such, and I was like, I need to take a break. I am fully saturated on politics right now. I'm good. I'm good. Nope. Come back here, dear. Ah, no. I really wish I could retrieve my arrows. There we go. Hi, dear. Sorry. Mm-hmm. Yes, exactly. Yeah. I mean, and like the thing of it is that like I don't have any particular opinion to foist on anybody else, but just myself. I was like, I'm fully saturated. I have been fully saturated. He's like, oh, okay, I get it. I'm like, yeah, thank you. I'm good. All right, let's put these in storage. And do that. Perfect. Yes, they're turtle enough for the turtle club. Turtle. Yes. Yes. Yeah, it's true. It's true. All right. So we got some meat cooking. I don't know. Now I'm thinking like maybe 4 arrows isn't that bad. Maybe we should go fishing. Should we go fishing? Now I'm thinking maybe we should build a fishing rod. Let's try that. So we've got a fishing rod being made. We've got some meats being cooked. Life is good. Probably need another chest or two. We're starting to fill up on things. Things and stuff. Chest done. Let's put these seeds in there. All right, let's finish. Let's work on the house. Let's do a little work on the house. Front door. I'm sort of thinking, do I want perfectly symmetrical or do I not? Do I want sort of, nah, let's have the front door offset. Let's do windows though. I hate these windows. The one thing about the Adobe I am not a fan of is the windows. They're not my cup of tea. They're not bad. They don't let you see the view very well. And I'm all about the view. So, meh. All right, got that. And that. And that. We're gonna have a house, you guys! Woohoo! We'll start getting XP a lot faster once we actually build some furniture. That's the other task we need to get around to. It's building some good old furniture. So the only thing we can't build is we cannot build a living room sort of furniture piece until we get our masonry, which now that I'm sort of thinking about it, I'm thinking we might need to go or we might need to build our research table so that we can get research in masonry. All right. Ah, right? I know, right? An arrow in the butt would do way more damage. This game is so not realistic. What? Why is it not? Excuse me, game. There we go. Yeah, gotta have the view. I mean, especially in the bathroom, we need the sexy view of the ocean. Let's do some vertical windows here. There we go. And there. And there. Let's put some windows on this side. Let some light in, you know. So don't feel totally trapped in the bathroom. You don't want to feel claustrophobic in the bathroom. You want to feel nice and free and relaxed. There we go. I would like to get back into eco, but it's really only fun for you when playing. Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, that's why I think Thundernut, it would be really fun as a group to go on like one of the public servers, because those are big and they're fun. And I think it would be neat to have it would be really neat to be on a server with a bunch of people. Like, I sort of wish maybe the next time that the group that I was playing with do boot up a server, we'll join them. But I agree. It is a game that I've never really played it much solo. Like, the first time I played it with someone. And then other than this, I've never really played it solo, and it's different. Like, it gives you a lot of meaning when you're sort of making things for people, or you're like working with people to do things, you're getting your food from down the road. Like, that's a big one. Like right now I'm out here and I'm like, if I was on a server, I would be... What is going on with those blocks? Huh. I would totally be going to the local cook and picking up food and like selling, figuring out what to sell them so that I could buy their food. And that's not possible because I'm just playing alone with myself. Medieval Dynasty, that's an interesting game. That's a really interesting game. I like that one. Yeah, it really wasn't. It is 100% meant to be played as a group. What is going on with this wall piece here? There we go. I must have clicked like a different type of wall or something. It's not solid. It's driving me nuts. I'm like, no, I would like the wall to look solid. Okay. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like... I mean, I've heard a couple people say that they play solo and that's their preferred method. And it's like, well, that works. But there's just so... Especially, it seems like with this latest update, everything is so interconnected, which is why I'm doing this creative server. Is I was like, I need to know what all the different professions do, because they've shifted it a lot to make it much more interconnected. And especially with the research, once we get our research table up, you'll see it's like there's no way to research masonry without dendrology papers, I think. I think it's dendrology papers, one or the other. Yeah. It's difficult to have an economy with one person with the NPC. Oh, yeah, that would be an interesting experiment. Yeah. Like having NPCs in eco. That would be really neat. That'd be so cool. All right. So now we have distinct different rooms. Let's get to making some furniture. So we are going to want to make a stump latrine, which sounds like lots of fun. We're gonna make a wall mounted or a torch stand. We're gonna want to make a oh, can we make an arrest? No, we need masonry to do that. Okay. Where's the bed? Where's the bed? Bed, 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 bed. There it is. Stump bed. We got stump bed. The table and chairs don't really do anything anymore, so meh. Let's make a couple torches. All right. It's doing its thing. So, do we have a fishing pole? Yeah, we have a fishing pole. Let's go see what fishing's like right now in the game. I have not fished in this game in forever. So let's see. Is this like Icarus fishing? How do we know? Well, we have a bite. So when they first added fishing poles in, you literally had to see a fish. Okay, how do I just reel it on in? Ah, I just caught a blue shark. Yay! What? Guys, I caught a shark with a fishing pole? Okay. I caught another shark with a fishing pole. Blue shark doo 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 doo. Blue shark doo 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 doo. I think I need a fishing bench to cut it into fillets? I don't remember. You know, that's totally haven't been able to find the time and group to play with on the same time in a couple years. Yeah. Last time you attention was on my server a while back. Yeah, you had too much going on at the time. Yeah. Oh, wow. That's very shiny. What is happening? I know, right? It's another shark! Why is all of them catching sharks? I don't even know if I can cook sharks. Hold on, let's go see if there's any way to actually cook the sharks. I feel like, wow, this thing is going through fuel like crazy. I don't think there's any way to cook them. I wonder if the fishery allows us to break things down? What does this say? Clean jellyfish. Okay, so this you have to be a hunter to do that. No! Rats! Can I eat a raw shark? No, I can't. What can it be used in? Campfire large fish recipe. Okay. I don't skip leg day, yeah. Campfire. Let's see. Let's type in fish. Large fish. Okay, there we go. Whew. I was a little worried there for a second. I was like, I better be able to eat these darn, you know, shark that I just caught. Okay, so now there's a new thing to the game, just as an FYI. Let's put this near the front door. The game now has outdoor spaces. So the only way that this will count is if I move any benches and tables out of the area that is considered part of it. So let me put this torch in here. So we're going to leave that there. So I need to look at my land claim. Yep. And we need to move this bench over here. And this bench over here. Or actually, let's put them in the living room for now, because let's be honest, I'm not gonna be doing anything with them for a while. There we go. Alright. So now I should... Okay, I have to have one more room before it counts the outdoor. So let's go put our latrine in the bathroom. Let's see, which way is the front? There we go. Aha! There we go. Look at that. I've now got outdoor space and I've got the bathroom. Ah, we're living the dream. We're living the dream, you guys. This might have to, because I don't yet have a icebox. This is gonna be interesting. All right, well, next thing we need is, I mean, that seems really safe, right? Putting a campfire right inside. We need a research table. Let's get a research table. We need to go get some wood. Always need some wood. You know what? This cactus is awfully close to my house. Very, very close to the house. So another thing that they changed that's a little odd is they added the, like, fireplace has to be lit for it to count for your house bonus, and, like, the torch has to be lit to count for the outside bonus, which to me just seems like, what? Get wood. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the rest of these can stay. Let's go. Oh, hey, there's the giant cacti. That's where they come from. Well, let's take down this oak tree. See if we can get some acorns. I also need to get a hoe so that we can replant things. Wow, this tree is just never going to get cut down, is it? There we go. Jeez, Louise. That took way too long. Delicious. Delicious and nutritious. That's great. Melter of Snowflake says, my mom bought me a $7 hoe once. It was to hold the tailgate on your Cavalier wagon. That's hilarious. Excellent hoe. Alright. The oak trees are very dense. They are great. I like that the campfire sort of light is still there. I think that's adorable. I'll put that there. Yes, Oak Father, preserve us. Oh my goodness. Man, how long is this gonna take? So what do we get from the we only get one fish fillet from each of the sharks? Wow. I feel like that's not a good deal. I feel like that's a pretty shit deal. Let's be honest. Like that's a whole shark. We got one fish fillet out of that. Hello, Vicar. How are you doing? Good to see you again. Yeah. Great to see you as well. Let's see. I thought I had another torch I stashed away. There it is. Perfect. Yeah, I guess so. Can I put that in there? Yeah, there we go. So let's get a hoe. Hoe, 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 hoe. That way we can replant some things. Even though we're not the farmer, still a good idea to replant. Oh, and I should be able to cook. Wow. This thing is very hungry. I feel like I need to get my masonry skill. I need to get an Arasta, and I need to go find some coal real soon. All right. Let's put our bed right next to the mine shaft. That seems like a good plan. Hmm. A lot more of your that's nice. Yeah, I'm back to having a regular schedule, which is delightful. It is delightful. All right, let's see where we can plant the oak trees. World layer, environmental data, plant group, trees, yield potential, oak. Wow. That's sort of a small window. Uh, that might be too far, but let's try it. Cozy. Let's see. What else do we have? We have what is that? Saguaro seeds. Where do we plant the saguaros? Yield potential for saguaro cactus. Hmm. Wonder if it's under cactus? No. Am I just totally blind? Seagrass, sunflower, switchgrass. Oh, is it considered a tree? Oh, it is. I was like, where? What? Yeah, that's why. That makes sense. Okay. Ta-da! Okie dokie. Let's see. Now what? We got our research table. Let's see what we need for our masonry book, which we could really, really use. There we go. So, masonry skill book. We need someone with the gathering skill to give us 3 gathering papers, and then we are going to need 3 geology papers. So I think we can do 3 geology papers real easy. Let's do that. We'll get those chugging along, and we'll queue up the masonry book as well. So that can get going. And then we'll go get my other character so that I can give myself or I can at least put the labor in for the gathering papers. Hmm. Do I want to use my raw food that I have? Not really. Let's see. Let's put that in there. Hey, we got some charred meat. Let's see what we think of the taste of charred meats. Charred meat! We're like Arby's. We've got the meats. Alright. What do we think of the flavor? We think it tastes bad. Oh no, is my character a vegetarian? Oh no! Alright, let's go plant some, let's go plant some fern seeds. Let's see where the ferns grow well. There we go. Sort of up the hill over here. Ferns grow really well in the lake. That's probably not going to work well. Let's see if we can plant them here. Oh shoot, I need to plug in my other computer. I forgot it is my printer and it share an Ethernet cord. Yes, we are being environmentally conscious. Gotta plant things where they're gonna grow and succeed. All right, did I miss a spot? Huh. Nope, we just got an extra one. Interesting. All right, I'll be right back. There we go. So let's see. It's like Eco is playing in offline mode. I don't want to play in offline mode. Okay. Let's see which account. Yeah, I'm on the right account. Perfect. Hello, my baby. Hi, you got all spoiled today. You got lovely beef and beef fat. You even got to try a grilled mushroom. He was begging so loudly for the mushroom. And then once he got it, he was like, eh, whatever. You're a good boy, huh? Yeah. You're very cute. You're very, very cute. Oh, Eco needs to update. Well, I guess we gotta do some mining. I mean, that's what we're here for, right? Well, Eco is updating on my other computer. Let's go do some mining. Yeah, just like children complaining to get it and then complaining that they don't like it. Yep. Basically. So silly. Oh, I gain mining experience from making geology papers? Oh, that's interesting. Hello, babe. So, why did we ever leave our little hole underground? Oh, yeah, because we ran out of calories. Well, I think we solved that problem. This is eco in a nutshell, though. It's like, oh, I go up to go get food, and then I'm like, well, I have to do this other thing. And then, like, an hour later, I'm like, oh, yeah, I was digging out a hole for the stockpile. That's what I was doing before I left here. Oh, yeah. Now I remember. Oh, I can't wait until I get the final skill in mining and I'm able to do either sweeping hands, where you can sweep up all the chunks all at once, or the one that makes sure you never have those yellow chunks. Oh, so nice. Okay. Oh, a decent sized download, like 1 GB. Wow. Interesting. Hmm. So, Thunder, what's something that your kids absolutely hate, but that they make a big deal out if you try and eat it? Where they're like, "Gimme, gimme, gimme, gimme." My friend's daughter would only eat pizza for a whole year. That was the only food she would eat, and she's like, "You've got to eat other stuff." And she's like, "I only want cheese pizza." That was it. Nothing else. Yeah, that's a lot. Oop. Nope, I did not want to activate the wheelbarrow. Okay, so I should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I should have 5 wide. So now I can start going for the limestone. Perfect. Beautiful, beautiful. Your oldest only likes chicken for meat. Anything else? He turns into Jack Jack from an Incredible Movie. Oh no. That's hilarious. Huh. Only chicken. I mean, everything tastes like chicken, so. Ah. Okay. I'm watching the download. Oh no, it looks like it's even more. Your youngest will eat anything and everything, even spicy food? Oh wow. Hi, Sundance. What's up? You're gonna be cute and cozy? Yeah? You're gonna be cute and cozy? You're gonna fall asleep? Yeah, there we go. We got a cute cozy kitten who just kicked the mouse, because that's what cats do. So he sleeps like a normal cat. He puts his head on my WASD arm, which is smart. Butch, on the other hand, curls around my mouse arm, and I'm always just like, "What are you doing, buddy?" Because my mouse arm moves around a lot more than my WASD arm, and so his little head is like, blah, 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 Anonymous. Hello. For the for dessert, a lovely firm custard. There's a picture on your only flans. Only flans. Flan is delicious. I love flan. Flan is delicious. So I think grilled meat tastes bad. That's interesting. I'm okay with tallow, though. Let's just nom down on some tallow. Some straight tallow. Okay, so we ended up with 15 fish bits. So we got more than one fillet per shark. So that's good. So we got 5 per. I mean, maybe he does. I mean, it might be comfortable to some extent. When I'm playing first person shooters, it's not great because I need the range of motion of my hand. When I'm playing a game like this, it's fine. Yeah, he's been so cute. Yes, you are. So sweepy. So cute. Mm-hmm. He saw, so there's like a fence behind my house, and there's a security light behind the fence. So it casts shadows from anything walking on top of the fence on my bedroom wall. And so I never used to have curtains on my bedroom window, but now I have blackout curtains, so I usually close them at night. So these guys have never seen it, but Shreddy and Duff used to get really excited when like the possums or the raccoons or anything would walk across. They'd like start like freaking out looking at the wall like, hey, there's something, right? So tonight I was I was talking with Kai as he was falling asleep, and Sundance saw the something on the wall and he got all excited, but he's smart. He ran from the shadow on the wall to the window, looked out the window, and saw the cat on the fence. So he figured it out real quick. He's like, oh, there's a shadow, but the actual thing is outside the window, which Shreddy and Duff never quite figured that one out. So this guy's smart. He's smart. All right. We're almost there. We got a couple more layers to go. So it needs to be 6 tall. So we got 3 blocks high with the sandstone, and then we're going to have 3 blocks high with the limestone. That's kind of cool. Vicar, do you have any pets? Any cats, any dogs? Oh. Yeah, buddy. You're being very cute. Look at that cute face. Look at that cute face. This is so very cute. You've got the whiskers and the chin. Yeah. He's so happy too. He's just like, yeah, this is the life. Your little sister has 2 cats, one of which is permanently at your parents' place. Interesting. Hmm. Does your sister live nearby your parents' place, or like she has donated her cat to your parents? You have numerous bees. You're a beekeeper? What got you into bees? Oh, you got the first cat before she moved out. Ah, I see. So it's like her cat, but it stayed at home. That makes sense. Uh-oh. Stone pick. We need to repair. We don't want to hear that noise. So every time you use a broken tool, you're using twice as much of the calories. It is rough. You don't want to be doing that often. Let's sort that. Okay. Let's go repair the pickaxe, and then looks like Eco has updated on the other computer. Oh, I went all the way to roof. I did not mean to do that. Let's repair this. The no yellow chunks perk is better by saving both calories and durability. You're right. To some extent, yeah, because you're not having to use your tools as much. That's a good point. Now, I don't know if there's a calorie cost every time I pick up a rock, because that might sort of balance at some point. Let's see. There we go. He's like, excuse me. Yeah. What's that? You done with your nap? You done with your nap? He's so sleepy. I need my other keyboard though, bud. So, the spot you were laying in, no longer. There you go. Move, move. You haven't played this game? Yeah. It's a fun game. It's very much a community game. It's meant to be played with people. So everybody sort of has professions, and there's certain professions that go together, and you're, as a community, you're leveling tech up together. So you'll have a miner who's digging the rocks up, and might be a mason as well, making building material out of it and sculptures and this and that. But then you'll have like a carpenter and a cook, and Sundance Cute just, he's like, I am going to eat your headset. He is latched on. Okay. He unlatched the minute I was like, he grabs it in his little paws and like latches on to this part of the headset. And so I can't get him off of it. All right. So I'm going to have to turn this. Buddy, please don't. Okay. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Mm-mm. Hey. Oh my goodness. Don't nose my headset off. Drop it. Drop it. Hey. No. No. My headset is not food. Plastic is not food. Oh gosh. He's got the headset, you guys. Buddy, I'm trying to multitask and you're like eating my headset. So rude. So rude. Okay. Let's see if I can ignore the cat being silly. He's like, I see the headset down below. I'll just have to explain my journey because there's no way to stream my screen right now. So I am currently putting a truck on a boat, and we're taking the boat across the water. Oh, you know what? I can. Hold on. You know what? I can do this. There we go. So you see this little dot over here? This is me. Oh, wrong direction. We're coming to give the gathering papers so that we can get the masonry book. That'll be fantastic. Slowly but surely. Full speed ahead! The boats in the game are kind of interesting. I'm currently on a barge, but there's also like a paddle boat, there's canoes. Um, there's all different size boats now. Let's see. I wonder if going backwards versus forwards matters. I wonder if I go faster forwards. What do you think? Am I moving faster now, or was it just a figment of my imagination? No, I feel like we're going faster now that we're going forward. Hmm. We're passing the what does that look like? That little landmass? Maybe a is it a bunny rabbit? See how it has sort of like an eye and a little ear? Bunny Rabbit Peninsula. We're passing Bunny Rabbit Peninsula. And we are approaching the road. We're approaching the road. Like watching the bottom screen instead of the actual screen with the barge that I have to park. It is very cool. I'll have to show you guys at some point. So Monday, Fridays are elite days, and then Wednesdays, because of server maintenance, are alternative days. So let's back this up. All right. You guys ready? Zoom! Zoom, 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 zoom. This is why I like to build the roads. Because you can go fast. I think the actual, like, diesel truck goes really, really fast. But it's a little unwieldy and it's sort of hard to see as you're driving. So, let's see, where do I think I need to go through and under. So this is where the road got a little funky, is right in here. Let's see. Let's go around here. We'll back up, little 3-point turn to get down the hill. No biggie. Okay. And then go through the tunnel. Oof. Driving off the side of the road. That should be close enough. All right. Running, running, running. We're almost there. I'm coming. Best content ever, right? I mean, you can dive underwater because you can breathe underwater. Technically you probably could mine as long as you're not in like the deep, deep ocean. You should be okay. Slash give gathering research. Okay. There's not room in my inventory. Oh, well, fine. Okay. Oh, I have to give myself permissions. Hold on me. I'm coming. Goodness gracious. All right, let's see. Authorization, open deed. Who can access? Boss Lady B. Now I should be able to give myself stuff. What? Oh, I don't want to do that. The need for sand. Oh, yes. Just bob in the water, really. If you jump into the water, you can kind of get some deeper stuff. Oh, I didn't know that. That's interesting. It wouldn't sort of like let you dive down. Hey, look, it's me! Hi, me! How's it going, me? Okay. So, let's see. Let's make sure the research papers are going. We've got the tomatoes in there so that... Oh, that should be fine. I was going to make some gathering research papers, but I don't need to. You have thought of building an ocean platform for your next house? That would be kind of neat. You have to make sure it's not over deep ocean because deep ocean will steal your calories really quickly. But other than that, that could be quite neat. Especially if you went, if you went with Wayne's Right, where you're making boats and things like that. The biggest thing is you'd have to have, so you'd have to have boats so that you could boat out to it, and then, but yeah, you could build like a, it would have to be sort of like an off the coast sea house. But that would look really neat. That would look really cool. Let's turn that off now. So the pink is the deep ocean, which is interesting. Okay, we're almost there. We're so close. Oh, and oh my gosh, my eyes are like glittering. So for the Arasta, I would need... Oh no, I think I can do that with the masonry table. Right? Yeah, the masonry table will have that. Oh, but I need to make it with basic engineering. So let me make myself an Arasta. Arastra 2. Wait. Give Arastra 1 and then slash give windmill 1. So because we don't have a full server, right? We don't have an engineer, we don't have well, mainly this is engineers actually. So the engineer makes both the windmill and they make the Arastra. So these are really important tools. Let's put that and that in there. No, still too heavy. Oh, I need to put our windmill somewhere. I think I'm gonna need to build the windmill up more. Although it looks kind of cute there on the side. It looks kind of adorable. Where did I put that Arastra? Arastra. There we go. All right. Yeah. So there we go. Is this outside of our property though? Let's check. Yeah, it is. Okay, perfect. I want to make sure. Let's make some crushed iron. Wait, why is... Okay, so only stockpile 4 can interact with the Erastra. That's good to know so that we can organize things accordingly. Let's see, we've only got 48. There we go. All right. Heck yeah. Is there anything else I need from me? Can I make the rocker boxes? No, that's also engineering. Okay. Slash give. Rocker box 2. That way we have that. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Oh, you know what? We should probably do give. So one of the main things that I would also buy from an engineer is a wooden cart. Okay. There we go. That's that. So I can say goodbye to myself. Goodbye, me. All right. So for right now, we don't really need the rocker boxes. The rocker boxes will be when we're ready. Well, we could put them out here for now. I don't know. Maybe I should move this to the other side of the building. I think this might need to go over where we can access a couple of stockpiles, you know? It's not going to move that far. Let's see. I mean, it is pretty cool. I can just pick this up and just... All right, let's check our property line. Okay, so... Shoot. Let's unclaim this for now. Just for now. We may reclaim it at some point. But we're going to put this over here so that we can have the outdoors. Wait, why is the outdoors not counting? I wonder if it's not... Room details, industrial bedroom. I think, is there... I wonder if the windmill counts? Oh well. We'll leave that be. Let's put our rocker boxes down here. Perfect. So right now we're not going to be refining the crushed iron into iron concentrate yet, because that's going to cause it to make wet tailings, which we have to have we've got to have that place to put it before we can really do that. So gotta get back to digging our hole. Diggy diggy hole, diggy diggy hole. But this is exciting because we'll have our masonry book by the end of today. And that pretty much is, that is the mining tutorial. It only took us, what, 3.5 hours to sort of level mining to the point where we could then transfer our skills over to masonry. Now, technically I could have done it right off the bat because I could have just started researching. The minute I had a little tiny house, I could research the geology papers. But in all reality, it would take a while before there would be a engineer that would be willing to make the Erasta. It would take a while before there'd be a gatherer that would have spare gathering papers. But that's how it's really integral, because you're like, oh, I want to be a mason, and you're like, oh, but I've got to talk to the person that took gathering so that I can get gathering papers. And it's like, oh. So that's where everything is very, very interconnected in the leveling up process, and it can be really frustrating when you have a small population server and maybe the engineer only gets up on weekends and you really need those engineering papers, or those the Erastra or something that's like key to your job, and then you have to just wait until they get on the weekend, and it's like so there's sort of that aspect to it too. Let's go make a stockpile. Now's the moment of truth. Let's see if we actually dug out enough room for it. Hopefully. Fingers crossed we dug out enough room for it. Where's our stockpile? Stockpile. There we go. All right. Ooh, and is our book done? Our book is done. Heck yeah. We will get our next star in 19 hours and 3 minutes. Oh, that's so long to wait. So long to wait before we get our next star and we can become a mason. So pretty much tomorrow we would be able to get our masonry skill going, which, oh, these were fried tomatoes, not raw tomatoes. Dear goodness. I'm like, what? Those are not the tomatoes I was looking for. Well, I guess that's the way things go. Let's see, where's the stockpile? Where's the stockpile? Let's go put the stockpile downstairs. And we're going to need to make another store, which will be good. Let's pick up our wheelbarrow. And come on. Yeah. All right, let's name this one Basement Exchange. All right, so we've got our basement exchange, which is fantastic. And then we are going to go down another, what, 20? So we need to do 18 more, and then we'll put another store, and then we'll go down and we'll do another. So this is how this works, right? So, you kind of work your way down until we hit, so we're at 26. So pretty much we only needed one in between stockpile to transfer things in. That's great. That's ideal. So this is a pretty sweet setup. /unstuck. Perfect. Looking good. So we've got a lot of sandstone. A lot of sandstone. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that it's only drawing from the sandstone stockpile here. And I am going to make let's make a few more geology papers just to clear out some of the... So that's a really good way, if you are pressed for space, to get rid of some papers or some physical items, because then you can swap out, or you can turn things in your stockpile into papers, which is very handy to have. All right, what were we gonna take down? Oh, I need to take some adobe with me because we're going to be building our way out. So, got that. That looks really weird. What's going on down here? There we go. Oh, so you guys know how I was staying up real late to for that book that I was reading. Well, I read it in less than, well, no, it was probably 24 hours start to finish. It was good. It was really, really good. And it had a heck of a cliffhanger, which is always rough because it's like, well, now I gotta wait like whatever, another year until the next one comes out. But it's fun seeing people online, all their theories and what they think's going on, and can't wait for my friends to eventually get around to reading it, which will be great. Let's take some more of the Adobe down. Okay, so what have we got? How many have we done so far? So let's count this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, so we need, let's do 5. No, let's do 6 more. Well, no, 5, because that'll be one stack in my hands. And then we'll get a ooh, more iron. Oh shoot. We'll get another store while we're up here. Store. Wow, it takes 5 minutes for a store to craft. Well, we need to go get the iron anyway. I forget what count we were on. Did we need, from there, we needed 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. 5. 5! Ooh, and look at all this juicy iron. This is fantastic. So good. So good. Perfect. All right. Oh, I have 5 more seconds before I can do unstuck. Haha! Magic. So, wait, does it have enough materials? It does. We're fine. Why, buddy? Ow, ow, ow. Please don't use your claws when you do that. Ouch. Claws not accepted. Oh. Did you guys see that? That was so cute. He just like came and like laid down. He was like, this is my spot now. You can hold me. Oh, you're so cute. Yeah, you are. You're adorable. Did anybody tell you that that was dangerous to be so cute? You're so good, Sundance. Yes, you are. Oh, but I can't use my hands if I'm holding you up. There we go. Gotta get back to the game. So, we need... Store still crafting. Wait, what? Okay. The store's only 2 minutes and some odd seconds left. So let's go down this way. Let's grab some of that Adobe. And we'll finish off the ladder. Perfect. Whoop, hey, don't kick my hand. All right. That's fantastic. So we have, how many do we have? So we've got 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Now we need one more. Oh, of course it's sandstone. It's a it's like one sandstone block amid all of the freaking I can't drop it. Interesting. Amid all of the iron. I want to pick up the iron instead. I don't want sandstone. We have enough sandstone already. I just want copper and iron and all sorts of other good materials. Yeah, this game is definitely sandstone hell, but it is nice once you get the grinder thing. It will grind it down into like gravel, and then that gravel can be made into sand. But yeah, the sand, like you were saying, the sand is really like the main game loop. You're just constantly, for mortar, you always need sand. That's a big one. All right. So let's get that one. Yeah, where one person's junk is another's treasure. Yeah, exactly. There's like that point in the game where if you're doing fertilizers, you need soil, and everybody is like, up until that point, soil is just the worst. It's like, ugh, soil, you know. But then, like, when you get the dirt and you need it for fertilizers, it's like, please, anybody, does anybody have soil? Okay. So, this is so great. We have 2 good patches of iron. Like, obviously, we'll start with the one that's pretty close to the surface. This one right here. We'll start with this one, but having another one, another layer down, is so great. Nope, I'm right. I'd like tool. Jump there. That's what I wanted. Let's do another here. Figure we can take some iron up to the surface now that we're able to process it. We're not able to smelt it yet, so again, we're going to be stockpiling a lot of stuff for right now. The next thing we're going to need to work on is the smelting book. But we don't even have the ability yet to store tailings, so not quite yet. Alright, let's get... Where'd the other sandstone go? Okay, I see 1, 2. We're missing a sandstone. We have a rogue sandstone on the loose. Keep your eyes out for a rogue sandstone. Oh no, that is the one annoying thing about this game, is when there's 2 materials right next to each other and you're like, oh, it's just another iron. I will pick that. Oh, no. It's sandstone. Of course it is. Just dump the tailings in the ocean. You know what? There was a guy on the server that I was playing with that did that. He's like, yeah, I just go out into the deep ocean and, you know, it doesn't matter because the pollution will never reach land, so it's fine. It's like, damn. Damn. If that isn't very realistic, then, you know, what is? He's like, yeah, it's not my problem. The ocean critter's done. No big deal. Yeah, I should show you guys the setup that I have on the server that's gonna die soon. Like that they've decided that the asteroid is just gonna impact. They're like, that's it. We're good. Um yeah, game theory 101, yeah. It's not my problem. God damn. Alright, where'd that store go? Alright. Oh. We have to put our cart down for the moment. We'll take it down to the bottom shortly. Whee! Alright. Yep, we're able to reach. Heck yeah! Okay. So that's where we're ending for... Oop, nope. We don't want to quit the whole game. We just want to quit this server for a second. And I want to show you guys the server that will be dead soon. The server that will die. If you remember, sandstone can be refined into sand. Yeah, so it can be ground down and then turned into like sandstone gravel or crushed sandstone, and then the crushed sandstone can be sifted for sand. Can be sifted into sand. Yeah, you're so cute. My body. So this is my miner's base on this server, and I did not do this for practicality. I did this for prettiness. This is 100% prettiness. I did not make it easy to get up or down from the beach. So it's got cute little walkways, and then it's got a store where you can purchase, where people, if they want, they can purchase materials. And of course they're not going to. So most of the time I just truck it, or I boat it across the water over to the main town. Because they never come over here. And the neat thing about this is, so this is my large stockpile full of iron, crushed iron, and all sorts of goodies. Eat a little bit of food so I don't get stuck in my mind. So over here, I found, just sort of like by poking around, I found a really great iron mine. So I mined out all the iron from over there, and then I mined out all the iron from over here, and then over here, this was all iron, and then over here, this was all iron, and over here, this was all iron, and then I found another batch of iron here if I need more iron, which I really don't right now. So I went ham because they were like, yeah, we won't be able to get industry unless we have more iron. And I was like, okay, I'll do it. And so I mined a ton of iron for them and trucked it over to the main continent and everything. And then they were burnt out. They had done a server in September. So like it was too soon. It was way too soon for them to be doing another server already. So that's and you can sort of see like the same oh, this is so cute. I'm gonna miss this. I love how cute this area is up here. But you can see I built on the edge of the two biomes again, right? And it's like, oh, well, why would you do that? Because in here, this is my second mine shaft. I found copper and I found gold. So I mined out the gold and we've got copper. And I've mined out more. So I found a bunch of gold in here that I mined out, and we've got copper. And I'm still digging down here. So yeah, I cleared out all the gold that I found, and then I've got a bunch of copper that I can still mine. But again, they've decided, they're like, nah, we're gonna let the server die. And I'm like, oh man, I did so much work. I got so much stuff for you guys. But when it's not your server, it's not your server, you know? And then my main character has these little farm fields. Like, isn't this so cute? I got my little farm fields going on. I'm right on the edge of a biome, so I've got the woodland plants there. I've got tomato plants there, and then I have across the way. So great. This is such a great spot. I'm really gonna miss it. I've got the Dole pineapple plantation. So much fun. Such a cute little place too. It turned out really good. Even just the little bench that you can sit on outside the store. Do you ask them if you can take over the server? I mean, I could, but you know, it's totally up to them. So if they're done with it, that's okay. Like we can always start our own, you know. But that is sort of why I started my creative server, because I was like, if I'm playing this game enough and I'm having fun with it, because to some extent, like I like having tasks to do. I like someone being like, oh, I need iron, and then I can go get iron. But if it's just gonna disappear at some point, like the whole server, because we'll see the asteroid coming through soon. Yeah, like we need a purpose, and I think destroying the asteroid is really important. So leveling up the tech. Look at how janky that looks. Zoom zoom. Come on. Keep going, buddy. And I had sort of reserved my skill points, and if I had known, you know, they really weren't going to do the industry, I probably would have put them into like carpentry or dendrology or something else. But again, it's like it doesn't really matter, because I will just I'll just do my own thing. Wait, what? Why is it turning? No, I don't want to turn around. What is going on? Come on. So that tower off in the distance is my house. That's my house. So all I did is I built layers. I just built layers up because I built enough for one room, and then I was like, all right, now I need a bedroom, and now I need a bathroom, and now I need a living room, and now I need a second bathroom. It looks so janky. It sort of looks like a monkey with the eyes and the mouth, like. So the canoe's kind of slow. After having the big boat, I'm like, oh man, I miss the big boat. I miss the big boat. So this is my little cute house. I think it turned out really adorable. Nice little breezeway. I've got an outdoor seating area. Little patio. We've got the breezeway with the store with all the food. Wow, a lot has gone to waste because nobody ate it. Rude. Anyway, so we had the work room, which has the, oh geez, the oven needs the parts replaced. Wait, where's the new parts? Could have sworn they were somewhere in here. Oh well. So yeah, things break now, which is interesting, and they start smoking. So yeah, I did some landscaping out here. I made it all nice and purty. Super purty. And then Um, we have the farmer up the hill for me, who's got his farms. Hey, yeah. Talk to you later, Taka. It was great to see you. Thank you again for the raid. Have a good night and good luck with everything. Keep us posted, and if there's anything we can do to help, let us know. So the farmer has been told that he's not going to be allowed to farm again because he wasn't good at it. And I was like, oh, ouch. But here's the tailor. So I like how she built her place in that her store is right there on the main road. So take note, that's a good way to build a house. Sort of a little bit of an annoying way to build a shop is this. I mean, it looks architecturally cute, but you have to literally like walk up the stairs to get to it. You can't bring your cart too close, like, but other than that, everything in here is really cute. Look at all this. Nice fireplace. Nice little table. We got fancy bed with a nice dresser. We've got trophy animals. Like, wow. So fancy. Upstairs, we got a nice kitchen. Look at that bathroom. So fancy. Oh, the towel racks. I forgot about the towel racks. More kitchen. What? Why is there just a rock in there? That's hilarious. Second bathroom. We've got the main cook on the server. Also brilliant having the thing. But the thing that drove me nuts, you guys, is this right here. Like, I so wanted to redo this area. Yeah, maybe a pet rock. Yeah. I really wanted to redo this area because this annoyed me so much. But it's someone else's property, so I can't landscape it. And I was like, ah. The other store, which, again, if I was redesigning this house, I would put the store up here on the main drag where there's a road that goes by. You know, so you could just walk up to the store, transfer things, or like even like ABR's place here. You at least could drive up to the store. Right? This is the server host's house over here. So, a little hard to get to, but not impossible. They didn't play much that I noticed, but maybe they were on the first couple weeks. But they hosted, so that's the important thing, right? Just a random water wheel in the air. Fishtopia! So then this store is great. I really like these, because you can have roommates now, so you can have multiple people in your house. So these guys made a really great house. Like, check this out. They got their two shops side by side. They've got their signs. Turned out really good. And we got, oh wow, they built a bunch of stuff up there. So theirs isn't as easy to get to, but it's not impossible. To get up there. This is new. Wow. They've got a lab. What? Interesting. Why? Uh-oh. Oh no. I fell in a hole. I can't get out, you guys. Oh no. There's an asteroid plummeting towards the planet and I can't get out of the hole in the ground. I love these new wall planters. These are super cute. Sundance, why are you like this? Why are you like this? So yeah, this is definitely making me want to sometime soon. Oh my god, they just left tailings on the surface. For shame. Shame. So this is what happens if you leave tailings on the surface. Wow. Wow. You get ground pollution. You get no, that's just ground pollution. Wow. That's hilarious. They're just like, we're done. We're done. We don't want to anymore. Wow. Alright. So, yeah, it is making me want to play on an active server. Because there's something a lot really fun about it. So maybe we'll find a server, like a public server or something, where we can all get together, play together, have fun, do some stuffs, do some things. Try and shoot down the asteroid. I am gonna miss it though. Goodbye, beautiful server. I built this whole road. I spent a whole day building a road. Well, tis what it is. It's how it goes. Easy come, easy go. All right. Cats are saying it's dinner time, and it is at the end of the stream. So, let's go find someone to raid into. Yeah. Who are we gonna raid into, you guys? Who are we raiding into? Can I get my keyboard back? You'd get back into it again, Thundernet? Nice. Wait. Where are we doing? There we go. Hi, Budgie. You want to say hi to everybody? He's like, no, I'm good. What's everybody doing? Thundernut, you want to go, uh, meet the server owner of the eco server and tell them that their tailings are polluting? We should do that. We'll go right into him and go tell him to clean up his pollution. Let's do it. Let's do it. They're playing V Rising, so they're having a lot of fun with that. So we will go on over and say hi. There we go. All right. Well, thank you all. It's been fun as always. I think I think we did a pretty good job at highlighting mining and how to get going from scrappiness. It definitely is a decent bit to get started. It's not like a lot of other professions. It takes a lot more infrastructure and work and stockpiles and all sorts of stuff. So I will see you guys on Friday for some Elite Dangerous. We'll continue to work on the Mandalay. We'll get the Mandalay sorted and maybe take it for a little spin. I would love to do some on foot stuff in the bubble. Since we're in the bubble, we probably won't pick up Power Play on Friday. Maybe on Monday we'll go check out Power Play. But it'll be good. It'll be good. So, yes, it is. It is very fantastic. So, here's our raid message. We have both a subscriber and non-subscriber one. So, whichever category you're in, get your favorite combo of emotes. We're going to go over and say hi to Regan and you know, we'll maybe drop a little hint about the tailings. Maybe. I'll let Thundernut do it so he's like, "What? What do you mean, tailings?" So, thank you all. A special thank you to our Patreon subscribers. Y'all are the best. Thank you, thank you, thank you.